Hello. Hello. Are we good?
Hello. Oh, hopefully we are. Oh, wait. Last minute delays.
Barry, this sounds terrifying.
Terrifying, is it? We did switch device at the last. Good on Twitch? Everyone, we good? Tell me.
Seems a bit dark. We're all good. Is the sound okay, guys?
Does it sound good?
We're all good. All good, Baz. Okay. But people are saying it seems a bit dark on the camera.
Hello, everyone.
Hope you're good. I'm just going to start, and if yeah, it does look a bit dark actually. I agree. It looks a bit moody. I quite like it, but I feel like I'm going to fall asleep. Is that better? Have you pressed some buttons?
Yeah, I just made it look a bit brighter.
Oh, there you go. That looks much better. That looks much better.
The book looks luminous. It looks like radioactive.
What? That looks luminous?
Yeah, it looks radioactive.
Oh, wow. Look at my radioactive book. Oh, yeah, I mean, it is quite bright. Look at that. Hello, everyone. I hope you're good. Welcome along to the first stream with a sort of enhanced setup. I say that with an luminous Coca-Cola book in front of us, but we might have 1 or 2 extra cameras during this stream. So hope you're well. We are streaming on YouTube and also on Twitch. I'm going to have a beer first of all, because well, it's Friday afternoon. It's been a heck of a week. I'm going to give you some spoilers. I did a hacks video earlier today with Mrs. B, and the only thing I'm going to say is chocolate hand. It was absolutely hilarious. A rather epic finish to a hacks video that had lots of emotion. And speaking of emotion, the video I filmed before that, yesterday actually, got a bit emotional too. I thought I had this idea of like upgrading snacks that you just have around the house and making them unnecessarily gourmet with just a few tweaks. And I got the Easy Whip, or the Icy Whip, that's how you read it on there, one of those proper chef's flannel things, flask things, and I went pretty crazy with it. And it got emotional too, but that is basically what I'm gonna be doing this weekend, editing both these videos, because here we are, attempting to make, from the Coca-Cola cookbook, some French onion soup, okay? I've made a gourmet French onion soup on the channel before, and that was absolutely gorgeous. And what made me think of this, I mean, it's the weather's starting to get warmer. Why do I want to do French onion soup? I don't know. It just made me think, I really want it. I went to a cafe and they just had, it was on their special menu. I had it and it was gorgeous, but this is not fully, like, I don't know, we're kind of bodging it. And will the Coca-Cola make it work? Ooh.
Oh,
Right,
just got a bit of echo. I don't know what that was.
Okay, are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
Oh, we've just had a super chat come through.
That's what I was trying to sort out, like, because I saw that noise and it didn't work.
Oh, Rachel Inglis, thank you for your super chat. Hello, Barry. Tell Cameron he does not need KFC. Lol. There you are, Rachel. Cameron, you do not need KFC. Maybe you share it with me. Maybe if this doesn't work, I can have it. Yeah, okay. Congratulations on 1 million subscribers. Yeah, it's been a bit of a strange week. I mean, here we are, 1 million subscribers, and it's a little bit like when you turn 21, 30, 40. It just doesn't ever feel, how does it feel? It feels the same, really. It feels great. So thank you for helping me hit that milestone. It's awesome. It's awesome. So basically, when the plaque arrives, I'll be sticking it behind here. Maybe I'll put the 100,000 subscriber one there too. And I think the next one is in 10 million, which I might hit when I'm 500. Who knows?
Nah, have hope.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's great to hit that. So whether you've been here from the start or whether you've just joined and you know, part of this journey and confused, where is he now? What kitchen's he in now? It's been a heck of a ride, and it is. And you think of putting 1 million subscribed people in a room, from how sort of rustic and things I've kept this setup generally. It's pretty darn cool. So thank you, wherever you are. Also, which is something pretty cool and might tie into this whole live stream thing. I always upload a video on a Monday and a Thursday. Oh, no, get me a beer. I've got a dry throat already. This doesn't bode well.
Dry throat already? Wow.
Yeah. Love French onion soup. Thank you, Mama Rakes. Kramit says 24-hour Barry stream. Yeah, that was the plan when we hit 1 million, was to do a 24-hour Barry stream. That's what we're going to do.
We've got the new camera set up now. That one up there.
You've got the new one?
That one, yeah.
Can you show it?
Yeah, here we go.
This camera?
We've got above cam.
There we go. We've got above cam. If I stick that down there. Look. So I'm just seeing a comment here from Pixel Chris. That was kind of what I'm building to. I normally upload a video on a Monday and a Thursday. So next Thursday from 11 AM till 7 PM at night, I am going to be on the homepage of Twitch. Literally on the homepage. There's a carousel with I think maybe 4 or 5 other creators. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I thought, do you know what? If they've given me a slot of 8 hours, I might as well stream for 8 hours, particularly as when I hit the 1 million subscribers on YouTube, I said I'll do 24 hours. So 8, I feel, is like a third. Yeah, it's literally a third. It's a nice little warm up for that, right, Hugo?
Yeah. Do you know what? I've even booked a day off work for it. What can
Yes,
I
you
say?
have. I'm excited. Actually, to be fair, to start at 11 a.m. and finish at 7 is almost like quite a nice normal day, to be honest.
That'd be lovely.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's actually incredibly cool. So I don't know what we're going to do. So basically next week, I don't know yet, but I think what's going to happen is I'm going to upload a video on Monday, and instead of the video on Thursday, because I'll still be like hammering the live stream stuff, the Friday, I'll probably put my Thursday's video up on Friday. But of course, if you're on Patreon, you get early access to that anyway. And if after the week I've put so many early access videos up, I think Patreon know the rest of my videos for the rest of the year, to be honest. So it's been rather interesting indeed. So there we are. I don't know also longer term whether I will just stream on Twitch. I don't know. As I love YouTube, but it's actually given us quite a lot of technical problems whenever we try and sync it. And like Twitch just seems to just be like, hey, yeah, okay, this is what we do. So I don't know whether the live Barry will just be on Twitch. I love YouTube, but maybe that's the place of my Barry edited videos. And if you're on YouTube and you're like, oh yeah, but I only go on, I don't do Twitch. You don't even need a login. You can just watch. Obviously there's other perks there, but I'll make a call on that, I think, because I'm enjoying, I want to sign the stream everywhere. If I feel like it's like we're doing this, we might as well try and put it in different places. So we'll have a think, but like next week's stream is dedicated just on there for 8 hours. So if you aren't following on Twitch, you can have a little look there. But tonight we're on YouTube and we've got 2 recipes. I teased it as the French onion cola soup, but we're going to start with something very, very simple indeed that I've actually forgotten to get from the freezer. So I'm going to need to nip out a minute.
Well, I just set up Hugo cam.
You've set up, yeah, Hugo's got his camera set up. So the cool thing is I can go and do this. Have we got the ability to put all 4 on the screen right now?
I'm currently setting that up.
Okay.
We just got an alert.
Thanks for subscribing for 2 months, says Ian Armel. I'm not getting any of the notification noises.
I know. I'm just because basically we behind the scenes secret, we switched over at the last second from our
Okay.
Yeah.
But if you can keep me posted, anything I've got to say, I can't know really what I'm saying, but Eloise, thank you for your super chat. On my way home and listening on my way. Thank you, Eloise. Thank you for listening. Please be careful if you're walking. I love the fact that you could be like walking down the street listening to this. Turn left, turn right. Thanks, Barry. I thought the Twitch front page was this week. No, it is next Thursday. So I've actually put that in my latest video as a little clip, as a spoiler there. If you want to follow on there. In fact, if you have an Amazon Prime account, if it's just spare sat around, you can actually subscribe. I actually did subscribe to Stuart recently, but I didn't realise every month it expires. You've got to actually resubscribe. So hey, if you want to do that, I think we get a little bit of the running cost, which helps pay for the ingredients and this stuff. But it's not about that. It's that we hit the 1 million and we're going to be live for 8 hours. 8 hours. What am I going to do for 8 hours? I've got an idea to do a quiz. Ashens might actually make an appearance from Norwich. We're going to talk about that, and I'm probably going to cook an awful lot of food. So we'll see what happens. Maybe do a couple of giveaways, something like that. It is during the day, so half the people that I'd like to make a cameo are probably going to be working. So we'll just have a good old giggle, and if you've got any ideas, do please let me know. But we're on a hype train already on...
Are we?
We're on a hype train. Yeah, I can see it. We're on a hype train on Discord. Discord's amazing. We've opened that up to the public, and it's like, I just stepped in there earlier. I was like, oh my gosh, everyone's talking to each other about music and movies and stuff. Head on there if you like, it's good fun. We're on a hype train on Twitch. Please make American-style chicken pot pie video from Rafael Hernandez on YouTube. I like the idea of that. Right, Hugo, have you set up your camera?
I have indeed.
Right. Boston's having a little itch. We are going to go, I need to go and get one little thing because we're not going to start with the French onion soup. We're going to do a very quick eggnog, okay? In this recipe book, genuinely, there is a recipe. What page was it? Page 157. And actually, I'll talk about this cookbook when I get back, but I just better get my, where is it? Oh, there's the noises.
There you go, someone just gifted some subs.
Oh, what? Oh my gosh, I hate this. Sully Cat just gifted tier 1 subs to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is the
10
Twitch thing
people.
again. Thank you very much, Sully Cat, for gifting some subs, and thank you on YouTube for the super chats. This book, it's a really good book in some ways. You look, oh, it's a Coca-Cola cookbook, and it's like it looks really, really thick, 130 pages. But like, I don't know, it only starts recipes on page page 70, right? And then you got 70 is that, 71 is the recipes. You're like, okay, come on, Coca-Cola. And then you have actually only got 40 pages of recipes. And one of them's a grenadini, which is just Coca-Cola mixed with grenadine. So it's quite disappointing in that regard. Not my favourite cookbook. My still favourite one is the Ninja Turtle cookbook, by the way. So yes, thank you guys for gifting subs, and thank you for the super chats on there. If you could let me know where in the world, I like doing this question, where in the world you are watching from, and also on the Discord there was this quiz that someone's put up. I think it was Simmons. He put up this Spotify playlist. If you could come up with your ultimate alphabetical A to Z, what would be your song? I really struggle with A, like genuinely A. If you could let me know what your A song would be and where you are in the world at the same time, that would make things a lot easier. If we can switch to Google Cam.
To Google Cam?
To Hugo Cam. I'm just going to go get some ice a minute. Ice, ice, baby.
Bye.
I'll wait till you switch it. Have you switched it?
I've now switched it. Hello everyone, how are we all doing? Oh, and it's me. Look at this, we've got the cool background.
Hello everyone, how are we all
Oh yeah, I can change those lights. I can literally change those lights
Look at this,
right now.
What? Wait, we have a little
Hey!
distance.
Right, I'll be right back.
Okay. Bye.
We have
Bye. How are we all doing, everyone? Are we all doing well?
Okay.
Are we all doing well? If you're wondering why the stream quality is a bit low, we switched over last minute and some little technical problems, but everything will be ironed out for next stream. Don't worry. Look, we've got this. This is the new PC. This is brand new. Lots of teething issues, as you know, but it wouldn't be a Barry Lewis stream without some teething issues. Hope you're all well. Let me get up the chat and see if we're all here. Echo, lol. Echo.
Hope you're all well. Let me
We get a feedback loop. Where's the feedback loop? Oh.
Echo, lol. Echo. We get a feedback.
Lots of echo. So the echo there. Apparently I've got an echo.
Ew, that's not Barry Lewis. Ew, that doesn't look like Barry Lewis. That looks like Barry 30 years ago. Are we back?
Are we back?
There's a 1 second feedback, techie dude. Oh no. Am I back?
You should be back, yeah.
Oh, that's okay. Because like you can we can tease you throughout the night, yeah?
Yeah.
And just okay. Is my audio all right?
Yeah, you should be.
All right. So we've got Hi from America, Illinois. Is that the name of a song? From Rafael Hernandez. All You Need Is Love by the Beatles from Soya Soya Soya. Nice. All You Need Is Love. That's quite a popular one. Okay. Oh, I love this. Matthew Dallimore. What do you do with the money from, I love that you've put, I hope this is intentional, supper chat. And thank you for your supper chat on YouTube. The money from the supper chat, I think 50% goes to YouTube, or 70% goes, something like that, or 30, something like that. Everything initially is helping pay for the ingredients, and then I've invested in a new PC and some cameras, so hopefully you'll see these slowly improve as the weeks go on, but our PC right now should be really, really stable. The last few weeks, the camera has frozen on Boston, so we're gradually trying to hopefully primarily pay for the ingredients, massively appreciate it, but also try and pay for the equipment that I've decided to invest in, because why not? I like the idea that we've got a camera up there, that Hugo's got one, that Boston's got one, and we can even add more over time. But our aim tonight is to just, because this PC we built, massive shout out to Hugo and Norman. We've had like 3 nights of trying to build a PC. It was so fun. Lots of screwdrivers, lots of electric shocks, but we got there in the end. And actually, to be fair, if it breaks, that's kind of like my fault, because I did actually get some thermal paste on things.
It's all over the case.
So Austin by Sasha, Against All Odds. Oh, that's a good song. Take a look at me now, entry face, but you're coming back to me, and against all odds, and it's what I wanted. Sorry. There is a very cool thing. The other thing about possibly going to Twitch, I want to show you something. Up here, a lovely chap called Grant has been helping me with possibly some awesome features. I don't know if we can do them on YouTube. If we can't, it's kind of like, oh no, I don't know how it'll work. But basically, there's a way that you guys can control these rainbow bulbs I've got behind me, and there might be a seal or pug lampshade, okay? And you guys can actually control the colours of it, which I don't think you can control the colours of these lights. I have the power for that, but that's awesome, right? And there might be a strip as well, so hey ho. And then I really want to do some like food memes and GIFs and Back to the Future kind of great scut noises. So it's all slow steps, and I'm just having a laugh, hanging out with you guys, and yeah, looking forward to the rainbow bulbs. Right, I've got these ice cubes, and we need ice because we are not making French onion soup with ice. What is the recipe? Oh my gosh, am I at Power Ballads? Scott on YouTube. I'm all out of love. Hugo, is your mic working?
It is working. I'm back. Basically, I know what happened.
Can you sing All Out of Love? This is my super chat to you now.
Oh,
I'm lying at home with my head on my pug, thinking you was it. Is that it? I know you do. This is just karaoke tonight. I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. Been leaving for so long. Yeah.
I'm all out of
Sorry,
love.
guys. The singing chef. Yeah. Gotta have seal, kiss from a rose. Did you use the perfect amount of the thermal paste to quote another YouTuber? I don't think I did. I think I used way too much because I kept finding it on my elbows and stuff. Hi Barry from Scotland says Frank Berard. I love that surname, Berard. That defines like strength. Like I'm on a quest and I need a Berard. I love it. What does Berard mean? Can you Google that for me?
Of course.
Every name's got a meaning. I think Barry means spear in Irish. There we are. That's me being a spear. If I was in Ireland, I'd be like just walking
Traditional
around like that.
teapot.
Sorry?
Traditional teapot, it said.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That really doesn't sound as intimidating now, does it? I shall have my tea with my Berard.
Yeah.
Okay. Catherine Williams, thank you for your super chat. Just to help hope the Halo Fit Boston. So proud of you hitting 1 million. Thank you so much, Catherine. Catherine sent Boston, because he's basically losing his eyesight and running into everything, a halo that he can wear on a dog walk. The other day, he was about to walk into this massive tree branch, which could have punctured his eyeball. All right, let's get gross. But Catherine, you very kindly sent that. So not only thank you for your super chat, thank you for sending that in. It was very, very cool indeed. So I tend to do put it on him when he's in the day. When at night time, there's no one else around, so I can kind of let him roam with me under my arm. But we've worn it a couple of times so far. I've even worn it around the house. Sorry. Did we name the baby seal? It was going to be Rosetta, wasn't it? Oh no, Onion Bloke. He's got a fake beer. Don't be that guy, Onion Bloke. He's got a fake... I said that last week. That's not a beer. You want a nice one like a Foster's, or yeah, that's the only beer. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. You're better than that. It's just a nice beer. It's just... I have a relative that works for them. I get sent them for free. Cheers. Rachel Inglis, thank you for your super chat. You off out to Dragon Kiss for a sing-song? Dragon Kiss is a restaurant in my hometown, actually more of a pub now. There's Chinese, but you go in there for your Chinese and you end up doing karaoke. I once did do karaoke in there once. I'm going to say once, over and over, once. Never again. Mrs. B did karaoke in there. One of the first date nights we ever had, and I'm surprised, as beautiful and lovely as she is, how her dulcet tones did not match the beauty. It kind of balances out, I feel like when I do karaoke, like the higher the volume of the song. Are you like that, Hugo?
What's that?
The higher the volume when you're doing karaoke, you get better.
Yeah.
You just sound better.
Yeah, because it's like you just blend in with the artist.
yeah. Like 95% on the stereo. It's just like, yeah. Okay. Hello on Twitch. Methaslala subscribed at tier 1. They have subscribed for 2 months. Currently on a 2-month streak. Huzzah! Announcement. Move. This is where I get so confused with this. I can't see anything. I generally can't see anything on this. Stabbed with a Barry. Yes, you get stabbed with a Barry spear. Right, anyhow. Hello, folks. I didn't really get any more songs. If I read any more, there are more that came through there. If I start singing every single one that comes through, it's just going to end up into a karaoke night, isn't it? And that could be quite fun. Right. I wrote the page number on this.
Gold.
What's that?
You are gold, gold.
Gold, but that doesn't begin with A. More songs begin with A.
A.
Aha, Take On Me. That's Take On Me. That's the band is Aha. Yeah. Right.
APT, that Bruno Mars song. With Rose.
APT. Okay. Down with the kids.
There you
Just about get that because of Phoebe and Chloe. Right. Can we show the camera from above? The camera from above. That's like a show from years ago.
There you go.
Shooting stars. Ah. Is it going to work if I go like this? I'm going to hold it up to you. I've got a slight delay on my video feed, so... Oh, there we are. No, I need to turn it around that way. Oh, no, I don't. I've got it the right way. This is what we're trying. Alcoholic-free eggnog. All right. So for this, we need a little bit of ice, and basically it all goes in Glenda the blender, which she is very kindly patiently waiting to one side. This alcohol-free version of the deliciously creamy classic Christmas tipple. A Christmas tipple in March. Amazing. I really should drink it out of my Berard. I love that surname. Imagine if that was my name, Barry Berard.
Barry Berard.
I like that.
A spare teapot.
Yeah, the Spear teapot. That sounds like a really cool kitchen gadget. Christmas, this deliciously creamy classic tipple uses Coke for a tasty twist. Place all the ingredients except the ice cubes in a blender and process until smooth. Fill an old-fashioned glass. What's an old-fashioned glass? Like, really? Like, what is an old-fashioned glass?
A glass that's really old from a pub.
A Berard.
Berard. The back shelf of a pub,
Yeah, folks, what do you think an old-fashioned glass is? Like, can you let me know? Oh my gosh, I'm so far behind on Twitch. Hi, Liverbird Gaming UK. How are you on Twitch? How are you doing? Hello, Really Dead Meat on Twitch. A half a pint glass, says Miss Tina. Okay, yeah, I like that. An old-fashioned is a drink. Ooh. Another Night by Jason Donovan. Sorry, I just caught that. Too Many Broken Hearts by Jason Donovan is an extremely underrated song. Love that song. One of those thick pint glasses. Okay. Like an old whiskey glass, says Mr. Henry L. Ping glass with a handle. Ah, pint glass with a handle. Maybe like a tankard. Hello, Kevin. Angels, Robbie Williams. Okay, I'm not going to sing that. I did see him live in Paris, though. That was really cool. Mrs. B and I, we went to Paris to see Robbie Williams, and my sister, coincidentally, at the same time, went as well on the same weekend. However, Mrs. B and I had booked really cheap flights to Paris. My sister went even more budget and caught a bus.
A bus?
We flew from the airport and landed by the time their bus had even reached Dover. We were checked into our hotel eating a baguette on the Champs-Élysées. I think I've shared this story once or twice before, but I remember we were in Paris, and we were really hungry, and everything just seemed so posh and expensive along the main bit. And we went down this weird side alley and just come along this. Is it a boulangerie?
Yes.
Yeah. Je suis allé dans le boulangerie parce que je suis voudrais un sandwich parce que je suis une vache, petit peu. So basically, we were starving, and I still to this day we had a sandwich, a baguette thing, a baguette. You know, what's the French for what's the French for baguette?
Baguette.
Exactly. Sorry, I get so baguetteful. We literally, it was the best baguette to this day that I and Mrs. B have ever had. And of course we didn't share. Of course we didn't. We had our own. It was really cheap as well, just off the side street. So I don't think I could ever find it again. Song beginning with A. Agadoo, says Robert Charlton. Thank you for the super chat. Yes. Agadoo, do. Do you know that song?
Push pineapple,
Push
shake
pineapple, shake the tree. I think the music video to that is very 80s. Yeah, Black Lace. They did Black Lace. If you go down a little a pothole of watching Black Lace and listening to that, Wigwam Bam, Superman. You know when you go for a walk.
Oh yeah.
Spray.
Yeah.
Superman.
Yeah.
All right. And that's the other thing on Twitch, guys. If I did that on YouTube, I would get spanked by the YouTube bosses on Twitch. I could get away with that. I would love to play that right now. Put only the video on demand. We've got to mute it and do special things. Yeah, sweet. We could do ice. Old-fashioned glass. So we've got a few different ideas for that. A pint glass with a handle. American Badass Kid Rock from Bristol says New Doc Prime. Thank you for your super chat on there. That's awesome. Very much. Thank you for the super chats. Because I think YouTube takes 50% of the super chat value. We have nearly raised enough to pay for the eggnog. This is exciting, pun intended. And have I forgotten the eggs? I think I've left the blooming eggs in the house. Anyhow, I'll go get them in a sec. If I do, we're going to go back to Hugo Cam, which hopefully
we'll have
will
no
not be
echo this
as
time.
echoey. Huh?
Yeah, let's like yeah.
And actually, I've got some lights there. I could dim the lights, and we could do for a live performance of Hugo and Wigwam Bam, or Agadoo.
Agadoo.
Another One Bites the Dust. Oh, that is a good song. Another One Bites the Dust. It's like, isn't it Gladiators? Like that. They used to do that.
Yeah.
They have big foam hands.
My nan used to have one of those foam hands back in the 80s.
Did she?
Because she knew the factory that made them, and they sent her one.
See a doctor about that?
Yeah. I know, but yeah, she had one, and she used to sit in the living
Really?
room apparently. My dad used to say,
Oh, that's amazing. No baguettes, they don't work. Oh, very good. I'm loving the puns, and I'm also loving this random little fly that's got in here. There you go, mate. I'll wash my hands. Love your lives, Barry, says Sunny Chronicles. Thank you. Massive thank you to Hugo. Massive thank you to Norman. Jim as well, who's helping moderate, a couple of you guys. And also Grant, who's been insanely helpful behind the scenes. And just a little team that makes it all kind of smooth so I can just be fairly myself. We are getting there. I did actually tease on the Discord. I was like, what could go wrong?
You literally jinxed it.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm not going to say anything next time. So let me just check. I've not got the eggs in here. I don't think I have. But what I have got is a very, very exciting cookbook that I found in the last video. Oh, have we got Boston's butt? Oh my gosh.
There's a woodlouse.
There's a woodlouse in here. I left the door open. I think loads of bugs I've got in here. We're turning into a nature channel. He's all right. I don't think there's any other bugs. We're good.
Nah, it's fine.
This, Mrs. Beaton's All About Cookery. And I need to be careful because I think this actually ended up in our house from Mrs. Barry's nan. And there is actually a chicken feather in it on one of the pages about poultry. But you've got some lovely, look at these fantastic images. Look at this. Huh? That is, you don't need colour images when they're that good. I think, I mean, they're obviously not even photos, they're drawings. We've got homemade bread, milk bread, pulled bread, malt brown bread, rice bread. That sounds quite nice. A ratafia, whatever that is. So maybe we'll do something on the next live stream for something like this. On the, I could do that on the 8-hour stream next Thursday. Just literally retro recipes from this.
Retro recipes?
But we have to, we can't have any breakfast, and because we'll be literally starting for late morning, so don't have any breakfast.
Yeah, I won't do, yeah.
And I'll cook us our breakfast, lunch and dinner. How about that? Literally from a retro recipe book.
What
could go wrong?
I live a great life.
With a few surprises along the way.
I get cooked for it.
That sounds quite nice. Rice and apple souffle. Chester pudding. I used to live in Chester for 2 years. I think I talked about that before. It's a walled city. It's a really nice part of England. I like living there. I saw the famous footballer, who's now retired, Michael Owen, rush into the hospital, because where I lived was a flat on the block of the hospital. I saw him rush in because his wife, it was in the news, had fallen off a horse. So I saw him run in his Liverpool tracksuit. And I was not really a huge fan, but I was still like, oh, Michael! And he completely ignored me. So I don't blame him, especially if your wife's nearly broken a collarbone or whatever it was. What else have we got here? Artichokes, hare. Oh, trussing. That looks like barbaric movements then. Right. I actually forgot yeah, I need 2 eggs. I left them in there. I should have gone and get them then. So Hugo.
Yes.
Can you give me your rendition of agadoo in the time it gets me to get to my house, which is 2 meters away, get some eggs, come back, and we'll start this eggnog, because if I don't, this ice is going to thaw out.
Perfect.
Okay. I'll start you going. Dum 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 aga.
No, yeah. Hello everyone again. No echo this time, hopefully. Let's just make sure. Yes, all muted. Botched stream as always, but you know it is what it is. The Barry Lewis way. We love botched over here. Yes. Hello. How are you all doing? Let me go on the chat. Let me speak to some of you. Hello. Hello. How are you? Look, I get a 3-course meal cooked for me next Thursday. Booked it off work. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. How are we all doing? Are we all doing good? No echo. I am listening to Agadoo. Good. Hugo. Hello, everyone. How are we all doing? Are we all doing good? If you just joined...
Push pineapple, shake the tree, Agadoo, do. Did you do it?
Yeah, definitely.
I just suddenly realised I need 2 eggs for this. I actually ended up using one of the eggs a couple of times, more than I needed to, for the hacks video I filmed this morning with Mrs. B. So our alcohol-free eggnog is now going to be alcohol-free half eggnog. Hope that's all right.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Retro recipe book. Get your fondue set and pineapple hedgehog. Oh, pineapple hedgehog.
Oh, what, with the little, the foil one with the little spikes?
Is that what we do on the 8-hour live stream?
Should we just cook some stuff that you would have at a party? When you were a child, surely you had a pineapple hedgehog, and you had did you have
I've never had a pineapple hedgehog.
You never had a pineapple? I went. It's my mum used to go on about them. How she used to have them at her parties back in the day in the 80s.
I feel so
and 90s.
Excited just to do 8 hours of just cooking retro recipes. I feel like there's going to be a lot of gelatin and a lot of offal, and also probably a lot of waffle. That's a lot of 8 hours filling. You know, right? Let's start this.
We've just had a tip. Tasha has tipped.
What?
Barry, can you act out 10 different accents in under 5 minutes, please?
Oh my gosh! Where's this come from?
You won't be able to see it because they've tipped it. They've
tipped it through Twitch or?
Oh no, they've gone through the donation link.
Oh.
And I'll
So
stream.
is it? Oh, the donation link is my PayPal or Stream thing.
Yeah. Just like your Streamlabs thing.
Oh, is anyone able to put this is the Streamlabs one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, folks. If you want to avoid the Jeff Bezos and Google getting a cut of if you're donating something, there is a link where you can direct straight to us. So I don't. Was that a tip of like a couple of pounds or something?
£10 from Tasha.
£10?
Very generous.
I should go out and buy another egg, Tasha. It doesn't even feel like there's one in there. Thank you so much for that. That actually does go straight to us, so that's hopefully contributing a little bit towards my electricity bill as well for this whole shenanigans. So when I use Glenda, and let me just put this into perspective.
Another one. Ian has tipped £10, no message. Thank you, Ian.
Ian has tipped. So I can't see the tip thing come up.
No, yeah, you won't be able to see it.
All right, well, thank you very much for that, guys. When I use Glenda in the house, if I press the power button, like in my old kitchen, the spotlights, it all goes, ah, like that. In here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 LED lights on. We're powering the entire PC. I'm charging, oh, my phone's not charging, to be fair. Think of the environment. We've got a PC going with about all the USBs into it. I'm charging 2 batteries, a laptop, and a display screen. What could go wrong? Normally, I've just got like a couple of lights in my old house. We just like press the button and everything flickered. So, if our PC blows up, it's been a beautiful night. Thank you so much. Thank you and good night. And what was the 10 impressions?
Oh yeah, Barry, can you act out 10 different accents in under 5 minutes, please?
Right, give me a phrase to say. And give me the country, because I'll try and do it then, right?
Okay, say, hello everyone, American.
Oh, it takes me a while to work into American. Hey guys. All right. Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome to my, what type of American am I going for? Like, oh, you schmuck. Hey everyone, how you doing? We're gonna make some little non-alcoholic eggnog with 1 egg instead of 2 because I used the other egg for my hacks video. Oh my gosh. Hey, how's it going? Would you like... No? Goodness me. That's terrible. Don't give me impression requests all night. I'm not at your command. I just heard another thing go off. Hello, welcome everyone. Today we're doing some... That's not bad, right? G'day mate, today we're looking at some non-alcoholic eggnog. We've got 1 egg, and if I don't carry on, we're going to be here till about 10 p.m. Hello, today je suis allé avec Glenda le blender. Jeez. The ice is the last step. Oh my word, right. Right, what, have I missed some bits there? Sorry.
We've had a couple of super chats. Well, yeah, we had a super chat.
Alcohol-free eggnog. So we need 125 millilitres of Coca-Cola. Oh, I don't really like Coca-Cola that much.
I don't either.
Didn't you? You can actually make it from scratch. I might do that as a video.
Ooh. What is it?
I don't know. Well, I know what it was originally. If someone's not started saying that in the chat already, I'd be very surprised. Hey, you like some Coca-Cola, huh? You like a good time? 125 mil. In fact, why didn't I just use this jug and do everything in there? That would be extremely sensible, so I won't. Yes, I will. And there are measurements on this, actually. I'm such a pigeon. They're kind of wearing off. That's fine. 125. Do you want some Coke? Oh, you don't like it?
Yeah, I don't really like it, thanks.
All right.
Well, thanks, though.
Yeah, cheers. Welcome to this live stream where we're making Coca-Cola French onion soup, where I've actually got a blender out. We're going to introduce ourselves slowly with the French onion soup. So the non-alcoholic half-egg eggnog. Coca-Cola, and now we need 125 ml of milk. This should look quite curdly. Which, ironically, I have in another jog. Another jog. 250 ml of that. Is this going to look bizarre? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, perfect. Do you know what? That's actually like quite a nice little mocha colour going on there, isn't it? It's not too bad at all. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. a random person that subscribed or no, gave us a donation on the first stream. I can't remember if that was on Twitch or on YouTube, but they basically gave us this. It cost £7, and someone actually did do. Oh, wasn't it? They did a super chat of £10, and I think with the 70% that we get and 30% YouTube take,
Yeah.
it paid literally for this bottle,
Yeah.
which I am using so sparingly. And now this is where I fall over and it goes everywhere. So just a little dribble of that. Oh, pouring away the pound signs. I need some more accents.
Someone said do Canadian.
I'm really, really sorry, but the difference between Canadian and American. Can someone give me a phrase that is quite harder or much more obviously Canadian than American to say?
Poutine. Is that...
Pluty?
What's that chips? They're like...
Oh,
they're like,
poutine.
Poutine, yeah.
Hey, can I get some poutine, please? That's American. Howdy, partner.
Well, there you go. Just do French Canadian.
Oh, French Canadian.
Yeah.
Bonjour, je voudrais le poutine.
There you go.
S'il vous plaît. Without saying lol. I'm working here. I'm working here. There we go. Isn't that American? Just say some with a boot. A boot. Right. Vanilla extract, and of course, like I say, we need 2 eggs. We've got just the one because the video needed an extra. Well, hey. Oh, if we could. Oh, look at that dollop that going in there.
I had the above camera for that dollar.
Did you?
Yeah.
Is it going still?
Yeah.
What are you doing up there? Get down. The cool thing is, we can put them wherever we want. And don't get excited about that. All right, an egg in there. That looks really interesting. Some sugar, cinnamon, and nutmeg. All right. So we're on the easy stuff. This is a nice, there's nothing better than starting your French onion soup. How much is it? Oh, 3 tablespoons. I reckon that's about that. I'll measure it out. There's nothing better than starting your French onion soup with a nice little eggnog. 1. Oh, I'm doing this very accurate. I would not normally do this if I was making this off camera, which of course I would never do. I would save it for you guys, so there we go. I can't really think of many other accents. Hello. I don't know what this accent is, so I'm just talking like that. What could that be? Try a Dutch accent. Hello, it's not. No, that's like Borat. Hello. Today we're making the end. Oh, I'm so sorry. How can you do Dutch? I don't get it.
I know, for sure. Isn't that what they say? Like, for sure.
Stuspoon1 on Twitch says, surely the carbonation is not going to be good for this. If you're worried about the carbonation, I'm worried about the egg, right? I've never quite understood this with eggnog. How the heck is it? Okay, I know I'm not Rocky, but you know we can get away with this, and the eggs in the UK have much better standards than those overseas in certain places. So I probably won't get salmonella. But Rocky's still around, isn't he? What are they on, like Rocky 30 now?
I don't know. No idea.
Half an egg. I love eggnog. Half a recipe is better than 0, lol, says Lisa M. Thank you, Lisa. Oh, Robert Charlton, thank you for your super chat. I knew Agadoo would get you going. It's one of those songs you never think about, but one mention of it and everyone is dancing and singing. Do you know what? Another one that is Venga Boys. We like to party. We like to party. Even if you don't like it, get that foot tapping, you know. If you do go on the Discord onto the little music tab, have a look at my A to Z playlist that I've put. There's some absolute. I've tried to keep it fairly, like a little bit not too offensive to my personal enjoyment of songs, because I literally just love cheesy power ballads and just like anything. There's a few little interesting ones on there. There's some Foo Fighters. There's some Blink 182. But X, oh my gosh, we talked about the songs beginning with A. Try and think of socks. Try and think of socks. Try and think of a song beginning with X. Now, there were some. I'd not heard of any of them. And then luckily I scrolled down to X, gon' give it to you. Gon' give it to you. And I don't that wouldn't really be on my playlist, but I can't think of anything else really.
What's that?
Songs beginning with X.
X.
Yeah.
Xylophone medley.
Hi, you got any of that xylophone medley on that jukebox over there? I tried the Dutch accent. I'm just reading it here without saying eh. Oh gosh, I need to refresh that. Please work. It's worked. Yay. Irons FC says, I don't think they're reading the YouTube comments. I am. It's just hard to keep up. It's very, very cool. I get comments on all of them, and I just waffling, really. I won't reply to everyone. If you really, really want me to read it, a super chat will definitely get read out. But if I don't read them all, please understand that it is quite hard. Congrats on your 1 million subscribers, Barry, from Kirsty. Thank you very much. K Sarah Sarah. Oh, was that from Cobra 7? Hi, Mensky. How's it going, mate? You all right? Mensky, I made a giant chocolate bourbon for him.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Got an amazing photo. This is what we need to do. I need to send you the photo so you can put it on the stream.
Yes.
I've got a photo of him, bless him, stood there with this giant bourbon. And I mean, I had to travel quite a way to deliver it to him, but that was fun. There's a System of a Down song called X. Okay. I had to put X, don't give it to you, whatever it was, so hey-ho. Xmas songs. Yes, Catherine. Just Christmas. Right, okay, let's get this in here. So everything is in there apart from the ice cubes. Oh gosh, the egg yolk just leapt out like it was on a diving board or something. It smells like Christmas with a little bit of egg white residue. Look at this, it just wants to join. It's like, let me in, please. Please let me in. Because that's how eggs talk.
Did it not cluck?
Oh, they speak. There's got to be a pun there about talking and eggs. Do they not cluck?
They not cluck.
Oh, God. Translation? You guys, there must be a... So if anyone can come up with an egg pun about talking.
It would be excellent if you could find one, please.
It would be.
It would really crack me
There's
up.
an absolute gold one and I can't think of it. I hate that.
Oh.
Zanardo by Olivia Newton-John. How does that go? You got to be yoking me if you don't have any egg puns. I do, but I like, there's so many. My brain is scrambled. There are so many, but it's more about, oh my gosh, my friend Lettuce, who I did a vegan road trip taste test with a few years ago, went to London to this Temple of Sautéing. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Him and I, when we ring up, he sometimes rings me in the middle of the day and I'm like, I can't talk right now, but when I do talk to him, we end up doing this huge food pun off. And him and I could literally do food puns for hours. Maybe that's a good way of filling 8 hours. Anyhow.
You've got a request.
The Temple of Sautéing, that's literally what it's called. Cameron asks, can you sing Wheels on the Bus? Lol. It's from Rachel. The wheels on the bus go round and round. Round and round. Round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round all day long. There we are. I did it in a sort of bedtime story time telling. Right, let's get this going. Actually, these ice cubes, oh my gosh, they're like literally semi-melt. Look at the water coming out. Oh, what a way to start this whole... That was an Alan Partridge one, sorry guys. Is this even going to work? Oh, there we go. We've got some form of ice in our old-fashioned glass. This is old-fashioned to me. That's like a milkshake glass. I would have no reason to buy that if I didn't need that for a video once.
Yeah, that looks proper old-fashioned.
That is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I actually reckon for you, Hugo, because you're so young, an old-fashioned glass would be something that's got like the millennium on it.
Not more that.
Like 100 years ago, that was. Right, I'm going to put this in my sink. And by the end of that stream, that should all have dispersed out. So there we go. We've got a little bit of ice just. So I apologise in advance if this kind of just goes everywhere. I mean, it won't go everywhere. It could just, everything could explode. Explode! But I want a pun about, like, chatting. Eggs can tell cracking jokes. Yeah, but I feel like there's something about a mouth or gum or a... There's an egg pun there. I can't quite hatch it yet. Do you know what I mean? Another word, extravagant, yes. Congrats to 1 million. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. That's a bit extreme. We're not quite getting it, guys. There's levels of puns, and we're on tier 1 right now. What about over on Twitch? Do you know the song "Where Is My Mind" by the Pixies? I don't. I'm sure I've heard of a song by the Pixies though. Oh, Square Butthole on Twitch. The fantastic username Eggs Gone Give It To Ya. That's the best one so far. Eggs, like X, gonna
Yeah.
Eggs. Do you not find that funny? Hugo's hard to please tonight. That's amazing. Waiting for someone to lay a good egg joke on you. Oh, Tin Starfish. Why are the usernames on Twitch so insane? Where is the best place to learn about eggs? In the Hencyclopedia. There we are. I feel like my role sometimes when we're doing the YouTube Twitch combo streams is that I'm kind of like communicating between these. I'm sort of like the middleman, okay? Right, let's just whiz this up and hope nothing explodes. Right, that'll do. And nothing exploded, nothing exploded. All right. Can someone please answer why it's okay to drink this as a raw egg? I forget. I guess because we're in England. I think that's it, because of the way the eggs are done and stuff. Not medium rare. I want my eggs over easy. Hey, I want my eggs on a blender. Do you want to try some of this? Mm-hmm. Yeah? Hey, we can cut to you.
Yeah.
Like trying it.
Yeah.
And I can blow my nose.
Yeah.
This is the advancement. This is why I invested in new peas, just so we could cut to Hugo while I actually go, oh my God.
Just so we can do this.
Is it there? Is it cut?
Yeah. Hello.
I was going to drink it out of there. Right. Oh, there he is. Hugo, one man, one stream. Oh my gosh, this is a good glass. This is a great glass,
Martini.
Hugo. Oh, you can have that.
Oh, excellent.
Let me see what excellent. Eggs gonna give it to you. Oh my gosh, there's a parody in that, isn't there? I wonder if I know someone that could do like music videos and like songs, and we could literally do a parody of Eggs Gonna Give It To You and see how long it takes for us to get like sued by. Who did that song? I put that on my A to Z X thing on the Discord, like music, if that's what I'm talking about, on the music tab. It's really cool. Who did that song? It's not Exhibit, is it? It should be. Oh, is it? Because he's saying Eggs Gonna Give It To You. Eggs Gonna Give It. It must be.
Should I do a little Google?
Yeah, have a look for me, mate.
Eggs gonna.
Oh, it's DMX. Someone's helped there. Thank you very much.
There you go.
Cyberpunk. I've just seen your comment. This live stream is exciting. There's always some risk with raw egg. I love how I read that just as we're about to drink this, Hugo. Come on, we're in this together, buddy.
Right. Okay. I'm coming up.
Oh no, you don't need to. You're there.
Oh yeah. You know,
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I've
I've got you
it's
your
all
own
new
camera
now.
Hang on a sec. You're not Cameron, are you? This is just like a plot twist and get another chat from Rachel. Give Cameron a drink. Where is he? He's behind you. Right, here we go. And oh, should we do a little? Let's do a little dusting of nutmeg on top. Oh, that's thick and creamy. Remember, there's Coca-Cola in this, Hugo.
I know,
There's
right?
Coca-Cola in it.
Is it gonna be fizzy? Do you reckon? Or do you reckon
There
it's
is a
gonna
little bit of foam. I'll give it that. Oh, do you know what? My perfect old-fashioned glass combo here, martini and milkshake. That sounds like a boy band, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Or, hey, what's up, guys? We're martini and milkshake coming out to you live with our semi-egg, non-alcoholic eggnog. Here we go. So, do you like cinnamon or nutmeg?
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon. Okay, yes, so I can do some nutmeg, no problem.
I don't mind either. To be
Not a massive fan of it since doing a spoonful of it years ago, the challenge, but let's shimmy that down there. And I feel like this is the sort of thing we either need to drink immediately and chuck it down the sink
Yes.
if we don't like it. Because if we sit here with this,
It's gonna curdle, isn't it?
yeah, it's just going to start to come alive. Come alive. Ah, Greatest Showman, come on. That's a great film.
I've seen it once. I got bored halfway through.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I've watched it about 6 times. Do you know what? I flew to America. It was on the plane.
Yeah.
Watched it twice, both ways. That's why I've worn it 6 times, genuinely. Watched it twice before that and watched it 2. It was like such a long flight.
Do you know what? I bought £25 Wi-Fi on my last flight to LA.
Did you?
And I watched a Barry Lewis video.
Hey!
Yeah,
in the sky.
yeah.
I wonder where the most... Oh, is this a really weird question to ask? Twitch, YouTube, where is the most unique place you have watched one of my videos? There's a guy that actually works in a cinema that has watched one of my videos when it's quiet on the cinema screen, on his break.
Oh,
How cool is that?
Yeah.
That is awesome. Right, here we go, Hugo. I'm bringing it over.
Okay,
and we can... Are you on your cam?
Yes.
All right. Oh, this is cool. This is like coming into like a different building.
Behind the scenes.
Oh,
isn't
like
it?
your waiter.
Oh, thank you.
Right, let's just... hello. Hello, everyone. Look at this is where it all happens.
This is so big.
Right, have a try then.
Right. Cheers.
I'm going to watch you. Actually, you're trying it before me. This is brilliant. How is it?
That is the weirdest thing ever. It's not normal.
No?
No.
Do you want it?
Oh, yeah.
Do you want me to keep it? You're not sure?
Really good.
Yeah. Shall I, do you want it?
Yeah, go on, take it.
Yeah, please take it. Yeah.
To be fair, it's not bad.
Right.
It tastes a bit. Oh no, I'll let you try it before I say anything.
Okay.
It's. I don't know.
You don't know?
It's weird.
Okay. Well, this is. I'm really excited to try this now.
No, it's nice.
I literally have dozens of eggs to collect from the coops. I don't even eat eggs. It was DM eggs. They don't talk an oof. Egg. Ah, yeah, we go. They don't talk an oof. I like that one. I don't know if I've missed something, but Nick Jarrett has literally just commented, guinea pig. Did I say something like that? Did I say something about egg puns or guinea pig? I don't know. I just like that someone's just like, I don't know, let's completely take it somewhere else. Guinea pig. An egg that loves to chat. Sounds like it's always explaining things, says James Hetfield is God. There we are. Thank you for subscribing, Pagan Tan on Twitch. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, thank you guys. I'm trying to keep up with this. I'm afraid I don't get out much. Got my grandma I'm looking out for, so I can't say I've ever watched a Barry vid in an unusual place. Hang on a sec. Oh, okay. Hugo is the guinea pig. For some reason, I thought that you managed to watch one of my videos on top of a guinea pig. You either got a saddle on it, or you've like strapped a little iPhone on it, which is amazing. Hello, Boston.
Oh, he's moving.
Yes. Look at the camera. I will put a dog treat on it. Right. Anyhow, mine's sort of separated now. Let's go for it. Oh, that's bizarre. Ooh.
It reminds me of like Biscoffy on top. You know, like Biscoff. It's like.
The only thing, I had a good gulp of that. The only thing keeping me going was the cinnamon. It was like, oh,
Yeah.
it tastes like Christmas. And then it got worse. Tasted like foam, and now I don't know.
It's weird 'cause it tastes like Coke, but it's like it's not though.
Well, this bodes really well for our French onion soup. God. All right, party on. You know, I've definitely drunk worse, and Stuart Ashton will attest to that. In fact, we went to his house last year and did a video, and unfortunately it was raining so heavy when we filmed it that the sound, the microphone we were using, unlike one like this, we used a shotgun microphone, which I normally use on my videos. So normally this, wherever I go, you can hear me, which is cool. Something I'd like to do in my normal videos because the sound is so much better, but we used a shotgun. We used a shotgun to film a video where we drank some weird drinks. There was a baby sham and 2 other drinks I can't remember, but it was like a 1970s special baby sham, and it was really, I mean, we went for it, and you know, as you can tell, it was probably a little bit quirky in taste, but the sound, because it was on his conservatory, that's got one of those like plastic roof things, and the hail was coming, and you can use lots of good AI software now to take out audio in the track when you're editing it. So you see when you're editing a video, you get like the picture, and then you get the sound waves. But if you can imagine 2 people talking, and if it was like a constant like, you could maybe get away with it. But because it was like effectively all different like types of rain, and then it went off, and then it came back. Stuart's basically in this huge like fight now to try and make that video go live someday. I know he said he's like put some software on it and it's helped massively, but that is giving me throwbacks to traveling 5.5 hours to try some very bizarre drinks with Stuart. So with that in mind, I'm going to try that because it's just cold. I've got a beer there. What am I doing?
Oh, that's gonna taste. Joe, imagine that curdling.
Oh, like a chaser.
Yeah. Oh, wait, that's gonna like.
No, the cinnamon is the only thing keeping that a thing. I don't like that. I'm gonna put these to one side, I think, because we need to carry on.
Thanks though. Thank you for serving it to me like a.
Yeah, I'm gonna literally get rid of that. That needs to literally be in prison. That does not bode well. That does not bode well. If you're a huge fan of Coca-Cola, you might like it. Might being a key word. Let's just wipe down here. Oh, right, we better start this French onion soup in a minute. Lousy execution. Hey, Ruth, same here, says Andy Cheek. How old is Boston? Boston is 12. Yeah, oh my gosh, you guys, it's sometimes strange that you guys sometimes know more about me than I do. Yeah, Boston is 12.
Oh,
He's getting old.
how old's that in dog years?
In dog years, that's about Gandalf. Isn't Gandalf really old? I don't really do those things, you know that.
He's like a retired citizen. He's 64 to 77.
Yeah, he's getting on. He doesn't have to run sometimes. If you got a treat, he will still run, mind. And then other times he's like, nah, I literally can't be bothered. But pugs, I was always warned this, quite selfish. They'll like literally like, if you've got food, they'll get up and eat. Kind of like more like a cat in some ways. They just do their own thing. That's great. But like sometimes they'll just like do the most embarrassing thing. They walking along a pavement with him, and Boston will just suddenly go, no, I'm going to be a right idiot now. And he doesn't just be like an idiot and stop. He goes like this, and like literally gets worse and worse and worse. I'm not like pulling him. I'm just like, what are you doing? I'm like holding him like that, and he's like there, just going like that, and starts growling. I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, is your dog all right? I'm like, yeah, I think so. And then like you end up talking to this dog walker, and your dog walk takes like an hour because you're there going, oh, he'll move on in a minute, and then they end up talking to you, and you're like, come on, and it's like that. Something happened to me yesterday morning. I did post that on the Discord. I feel like I'm posting my life on the Discord. I really do. Basically, I've got a camouflage dog lead, which sounded like a really fun idea when I first got it. We live near a beach, right? For some reason, I let Boston off the lead, let him run around, sniff twigs, whatever he does. He's got this little rock that he just loves. I reckon I could literally put his bed by that rock and he'd be so happy. So I basically put him off the lead, let him have a little run around, and then I don't know where the lead went. Literally lost the entire... And the thing, right? I have my car keys on a lanyard because I'm so forgetful. I look like I work in a leisure centre or something. I'm going to open the squash courts at 10 p.m. Like, I've got this lanyard for a dog. It's absolutely... It's an extendable one. So if Boston, like, wants to have a bit more of a sniff, I add another sort of half a metre on, like that. Damn smooth. And then, yeah, I don't know where I think sometimes I like strap it together, put it over my neck like a brownie sash, Chewbacca style, whatever. And like, it literally disappeared. Now, thank goodness, Amy, bless her soul, bless her pug heaven, she had exactly the same lead. So when I got home, I was able to put that on, and Boston was smelling it for a bit. I was like, oh no, can you smell it, boy? I don't think he could. I think he just wanted to see if there was food. But I was gone. So if there is a worse coloured, camouflaged lead colour to lose, it is it was like literally cream coloured. So the beach has got like little bits of wood washing up from time to time and seaweed. It is like finding a needle in a haystack. I looked earlier this morning, I thought I'm going to find it. I retraced my steps, and no, could I find it? We get some crazy stuff washing up, but that is the story of my dog lead. There we are. You like that, Hugo?
Yeah, I went. It's like the pun in it, like the dad joke. Oh, I can't see the camouflage. You know.
Yes.
Well, yeah, it's gone.
Have you seen that image of like the guy that's wearing combat trousers, like camouflage ones, but then he's also got a high vis coat on the top half. So his bottom half is like green camouflage trousers, like the army ones. Yeah. His top half is like high vis, like someone like a bin man would wear, or like a construction worker. Mm-hmm. So it's like there's the caption on it. It's like, hey, do you want to be seen or not? Yeah. I absolutely love that. Right, so I'm just going to let this absorb a little. I'm going to have a little beer in a minute, catch up. Oh, Rachel's back.
She's super chatted.
So, okay, Cameron's not asking this. Is this you, Rachel? Boston is 84 in dog years. Discord will do that to you. I end up posting my life a lot to my friends in our Discord group, lol. That's from Joe Cool. Yeah, I really enjoy it. I used to be really scared of it. I was trying to get Mrs. B to come over onto it, but she's just like, nope. She's, Friday, oh yeah, Nick Jarrett, the live stream, yeah, Friday 11 till 7. Is my daughter still vegetarian? Yes, Raphael, they are. And Chloe's actually going for a diet where she can't really have much dairy or yeast. So I'm doing a lot of sourdough at the moment. A lot of sourdough. And you'll get introduced soon to Keith. That's in a video that's coming up. He might be my sourdough starter. Why is he called Keith? Let me know. Let's see if you guys get it.
I just posted a behind the scenes photo in Discord. There you go.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. I promised them it this morning, and now I've just done it. So everyone, Join the Discord and you can see a BTS photo.
I don't know. I don't know if you can. If anyone's going to get the right starter, it's called Keith is a keeper. No. Start me up, Keith Richards. No, it's not. That's a very good guess. Austin Smith saying start me up. Hi from Sydney, Australia. Hello, Lorraine. Oh, you got it. Over on Twitch, Midors. Yes, Keith from the Prodigy. Oh, it's Grant. Yes, Grant. Keith from the Prodigy, fire starter. He's a yeast anti-yeast starter, a twisted sourdough starter. That's where Mrs. B's like, why have we got a jar in our fridge of like some weird goo that says Keith? I was like, that's a starter, and we're going to nurture him and feed him. We're going to care for him. And I want to do, this is in a video coming up. I won't say what it is. It's quite a fun one. It's done. Oh my gosh, really very exciting. But I really want to do a video series on starters and stuff, so you can do it. Because I've been learning a little bit with Chloe's dietary requirements. And yes, Phoebe is still vegetarian. And there's actually such an amazing range in supermarkets now as a vegetarian food. I think it's quite interesting. Like,
My parents are veggie.
are they?
Yeah.
Do you know, there's is it Richmond, their sausages?
Yeah.
They taste amazing.
Yeah.
Like, they've got me a few times. We've had a sausage casserole when I've been filming, and Mrs. B's like put on the slow cooker, and I've been like, oh, this is really good. How come Phoebe's eating it? And I look over, and she's like, yeah, amazing. Quite like to try and make my own homemade vegetarian sausages. That'd be quite fun. But the cool thing is with those things, because it's very, very hard to like undercook them,
Yeah.
because it ain't meat.
Yeah.
So like, you're not going to really get ill.
Well, like, but if you think of it like a sausage from Richmond, it's just like the main thing you're tasting is the seasonings. So as long
Yeah.
as they get the seasonings correct and get the texture, for me, I eat a lot of corn stuff. You know, I eat a lot of veggie diet. I went not fully veggie, but yeah, for me, as long as it tastes the same, it's fine.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the texture is a big thing, right? I think the thing I can't. If anyone's got a suggestion, bacon. The only thing bacon I've ever had looked just like a dog chew that Boston has had in many, many times. Like literally the texture of it. I was like, have we gone down the wrong aisle? It was identical. Because they do bacon rashers dog food. And I'm like, hang on a sec. Yeah, that's clever, but no, I just like the smell. You know that smell of bacon where you might have just had a massive breakfast, probably not something with bacon, but like, I don't know, you just full up and you smell bacon and you're like, oh. I could definitely be vegetarian. I could do a couple of days a week. In fact, we have done that a few times. I could be a pescatarian easily. Yeah. Sourdough kimchi, anything natural I love. Oh, nice. I like corn sausages. They're different, but still nice. There's even vegetarian black pudding now. Thank you, Bruce O'Reilly on Twitch, for subscribing for 2 months. Thank you very much. Ads for generic Chinese spatula on Amazon. Twitch knows Barry's audience. Is there really? I didn't know there was adverts on Twitch. Like.
Yeah, I went. Yeah,
so if you subscribe, it gets rid of them or something? Taking an ad break. We'll be back in 90 seconds. Oh, does that happen automatically? I've been streaming for 1 hour and 6 minutes, it says. Keith from the Prodigy, he's my twisted starter. So yeah, that's my sourdough thing. But if you would like to see a video series on that, I really want to do it. Did you not do carrot as bacon? I did. There is a carrot bacon thing. It was all right. That was a video I did with Dan Nerd Cubed and his dad. That was interesting. That was a long old drive as well. Carrot bacon hot dogs. It was all right. It's just not. It just don't get that scent anyhow.
I've probably gone off bacon, me.
What?
It's just like
You've gone off bacon.
It's like I really don't like the fatty bits, you know, like because like I feel like you always like feel like you're choking on them.
Yeah.
You know, when it's I mean, some nice cooked bacon is good, but like the fatty bits, I always have to cut it off because I can't.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's like, and I'm like, what's the point of me eating this if I'm going to cut away the fatty bits? So I just don't have it. I'd rather have a nice sausage, you know, over a bacon.
Yeah. There is that sort of thing sometimes when you go to a cafe, they're like, do you want bacon or sausage?
Sausage.
Or McDonald's.
Yeah.
Do you want a sausage and egg McMuffin? Do you want a bacon one? I want both.
Well, that's why I get the Mighty McMuffin.
What the heck is a Mighty McMuffin?
It is a sausage and egg McMuffin and a bacon and egg McMuffin in one.
Ah.
It's delicious.
We're living in the future here. What? How long has that existed?
Oh, ages. And then you can also get a breakfast roll. That's got
I'm getting so hungry.
That's got sausage, bacon, and then you can get the breakfast wrap with the everything and the hash brown inside of it. It's delicious.
I'm so hungry now. I used to love the bacon roll. Bacon roll, brown sauce. Oh, there was something about that. And I'll tell you what, McDonald's, they get a lot of stick, right? And they don't use Ronald McDonald anymore. I'm a little bit gutted about that. I actually did a fancy dress weekend dressed as Ronald McDonald, like me and my mates, 10 of us. They only had a Burger King as well. And this was before none of us really had camera phones. But we were in a queue for Burger King dressed as Ronald McDonald. That was quite funny. But the shoes were so uncomfortable. And it was all 100% polyester. So no one could stand near a naked flame or we'd probably all just set alight. I don't know where that was going. Yeah. I feel like they just get a lot of stick, McDonald's, don't you?
Yeah.
I just feel like they're an easy target, and there's a lot of other fast food chains that I'm not endorsing them go there, but I think they're because they're one of the top dogs. It's kind of
Yeah. When I'm tired, or or I haven't eaten properly, I love a good McDonald's. And when I had one after the stream the other day, because I was just going home and tired, and I passed one on the way home, and it's great.
Oh really?
And yeah, I just pulled in. It was awesome.
Read my resub message, says Bruce O'Reilly. Oh, can't Barry see that? I can't see it, Bruce, but we need TTS alerts for resubs. Sorry, that was all new to us, but thank you for resubbing. Did I read that out?
Happy Friday. Time for a hoppy beverage. Here's to 2 months. Time flies like the wind. Fruit flies like bananas.
Where is that? Is that in the...
That's in the Twitch chat.
Happy Friday. Time for a hoppy beverage. Yes. Here's to 2 months. Time flies like the wind. Fruit flies like bananas. Yeah. But yeah, I was going back. McDonald's. Thank you, Bruce. McDonald's. I feel like they get a bit stick. I mean, understandably, and some of this stuff is unhealthy. But there are many other places where they do not get yeah, I'm going to eat that, and that is bad for me, and I'm going to love it. Whereas I feel like they're a little bit of an easy target. You can go in there and get a salad and all that, and you can in other places. But I don't know. I feel like it's an easy target now.
The best hangover cure.
Best hangover cure.
Yeah, McDonald's milkshake and like a double cheeseburger. Oh yeah.
Yeah, well that's after 10:30, or was it 11:30?
Yeah, but the thing is, when I'm hungover, I'm not waking up until that time. Anyway.
Yeah. I mean, we're not. Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, I like the McDonald's fries dipped in the shake. That's quite nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it's all sweet. The fries are sweet.
Thank you. Everyone called me weird for doing that.
No, that's all right. Because it's all good. That McDonald's milkshake, when the machine is on. When it is on. But before we get started, guys, thank you so much for joining tonight. It's been over an hour here. If you missed the start, yes, next Thursday, it will just be a Twitch-only stream, Thursday, 11 till 7 p.m. So if you're not subscribed on there, if you're not following on there, it won't be on YouTube. It's a dedicated thing on their homepage, which is insanely exciting if you want to head on over and check that out. For 8 hours, they've given me a slot there. So I might as well do it for the whole 8 hours. Don't know what I'm going to do. We hit the 1 million subscribers on YouTube. Amazing. So we are right now streaming to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. And it's just really awesome to just see you guys coming together and chatting. And I love hanging out with you guys and finding out much more about you on these streams. So thank you wherever you are for joining. If you've just joined, you can always go back and watch previous ones on the playlist or scrub this from the start. On Twitch, the videos on demand stay there, so the actual final ones. And yeah, cheers, really. It's, looking forward to making this French soup. It's fairly basic, so... yeah, it's going all right, isn't it?
It's going good.
Yeah, right. Kebab with onions and barbecue sauce is my hangover cure. Okay, I like that. Has anyone else got any hangover cures? If you want to let me know. I know some of you guys, and we were going to try and add the chat box. This might freak you out. We're going to try and do that. That was why we were struggling with it a bit at the start today. Add a chat box so you can roughly see sometimes the chat, what's going on. So if you're on a TV, you're like, what's he talking to?
That'll be for Thursday. Everything will change on Thursday for the Twitch one.
Barry, stay true to your YouTube viewers, please. I know, Natasha, I know, but that's kind of like the Barry video version. I don't know. But the Twitch thing, I can't co-stream that next week. So it might just be for 1 week I'm over there and then we'll come back. But I do find that the YouTube keeps glitching for us when we try and stream. It causes so much problems. I don't know whether the live version of Barry should live there. I don't know. I like the idea of and I still want to do that. It's just wherever. If there's someone on Facebook or TikTok or whatever, I don't know how we would do that. But at the same time, if YouTube is just more, okay, this is the Barry video place, and kind of if you want to see me chatting away is on Discord or short form content, maybe on Instagram Reels or TikTok or whatever. And if that's my live home, maybe, I don't know. We'll see. And of course we do the Patreon bonus ones after all this. So it's quite good fun indeed. But my main thing is just getting used to meeting you guys and building this community and just sort of sharing the fun, really. Sharing the dad jokes, sharing the food puns, and hopefully cooking something that isn't going to kill us, because that drink was a bit. It really was, wasn't it?
You know what? I can still taste it. Like,
Actually, I only put 1 egg in.
I know.
I'm not making excuses, but I think that could have been like even worse.
Yeah. You know, I went. It was lovely. Really
Yeah.
nice.
They tried it in Ireland and it was a massive fail. What's the Shamrock Shake? Oh, they did have the Shamrock Shake here, didn't they, for a little bit? My top tip for a hangover cure is don't drink. That is a good top tip. In fact, I love it. I actually have some of the best night outs I've ever had is where I have not drunk a beverage and I've just... I mean, in fact, there's a lot of good alcohol-free equivalents around now as well. I had an alcohol-free Guinness after tennis the other night. I thought I'll give that a try. Alcohol-free. And I don't mind a Guinness. I went to Dublin. I did not like Guinness at all, but I thought I'll do the Dublin Guinness Tour Factory thing, which was amazing. Still got this mini pint glass, which is epic. Went to the top, came back after that. So that is still to this day. Other than the Toucan, a pub in Soho, where I think Jimi Hendrix did a gig once.
Oh, wow.
It's on Soho Square.
Yeah.
That was the best Guinness I've ever had. And I sort of like fell in love with the story as I went up, because on the top floor there's this big bar. And I had Guinness there and I quite liked it. But every time I have it, it's like drinking a whole meal.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So like the non-alcoholic Guinness was just like it. So I just finished playing tennis. Thought, oh yeah, quite fit. Like literally, It still has that same whole meal thing. But yeah, some of the best nights that I've had is where I've just literally been in an environment where other people are drinking, and boy, can you people watch. Good times.
Oh
good
yeah,
times.
being sober while everyone else is drunk is good. But
we're an hour into the main recipe. And we haven't started, sorry, we're an hour into the stream and haven't started the main recipe yet. No, but we have done a bonus one, which we will never see the light of day again. I like the free Guinness. I bought a Ninja Creamy after watching your video on it, Barry. Ooh, nice one, Crayon. I quite liked that. Yes, Bruce, front page. My hangover cure is not drinking. Okay, there's a couple of people on Twitch saying that. Not drinking is my hangover cure.
it's more popular that now. Not drinking.
Can I be a patron of Boston Cam? No, but we are trying to think of a way that you could like pop up and have lights or something. There's lots of different cool things we can do. 0% Guinness is my go-to non-alcoholic. It's great to have you on Twitch. Thank you, Tin Starfish. I rarely get a hangover. I eat a small tin of sardines with oil an hour or two before drinking. And that prevents a hangover quite well. And I drink half a litre bottle of water as soon as I get home before I go to sleep. Yeah, that's quite a good one. A lot of water, and you get those like really high vitamin tablets that you put into water and it just sizzles and goes everywhere. They're very, very good. Like Barocca and things like that. I think he used to be a president, didn't he? Barack Obama? No, sorry. Raw eggs is a hangover cure, funny enough. It is. So maybe I should have drunk some more of this first. Is your beer a Birra Moretti? Yes, it is, Michael Best. I have a relative that works for them, and every Christmas, every birthday, in fact, Easter's coming, I might get a few cases, and I don't hate it. It's okay. I don't really mind. It's just it's the end of the week. It could be Baby Sham. I wouldn't mind it. I should look into getting a Throne account. What the heck is Throne? Throne? Anyone know what that is? Cake using Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola and cake would be nice. In fact, you can make a cake if you get a packet cake mix and just pour Coke in and bake it. Like no eggs, anything. It will do a cake for you.
Does it taste like Coke though?
A little bit, but it just all the carbonation gives you the rise, along with the raising agents in those mixes. But it does actually work. It's slightly more delicate. It doesn't have the structure that the eggs give it, but you're only adding in oil anyway.
Well, there you go.
So it really does work. In fact, if I had a Creti Bocca cake mix right now, I'd get it going. It's quite mad how many vitamins and salt you lose while drinking and going to the toilet. Yes, it is Spoon on Twitch. Tinderloo76 on Twitch. Hey, I was watching on YouTube and heard Twitch mention came here. Huh? Didn't know you was on Twitch. Yay. So hang on a second. Are you watching on Twitch and YouTube at the same time? Anyhow, if you guys all want to meet together, come on the Discord. It's so fun. I'm on there as much as I can, sharing way too much life. And anyhow, we really must get this going. So, can we do the upstairs
We
cam?
can do indeed, just for you. There we go.
This was my original webcam, and I need to work out. Was it the right way around? Oh no. Here we go. French onion soup. Does that look fairly okay?
Bit
It's probably
down.
the worst camera we've got out of all of them.
A bit more down towards me.
Like this?
Just like
How's that?
horizontally.
Horizontally like that?
Yeah.
All right, nice.
And then a bit more towards me. Yeah, oh yeah.
Like that?
Perfect.
All right.
There.
French onion soup, folks. That is what we're doing. Oh, can you do the 4-way layout camera? Have you got that set up?
No, when it's on the other version. But for next stream, when it will all be set up.
Hugo had this amazing presets. We very nearly did a different software this week, but then it all failed, so we just switched back to the old one. But you had like the main screen, and then down the side it was like Boston, Hugo, top-down cam, and I could like dance around. Basically, we just call it dance cam.
And I also like the quality on this stream is a bit different to what it usually is, just because of how rushed we were. But don't worry, guys, we'll be back to normal for next time.
Oh, it says 720p or something.
So I went. It was just a setting that.
I got love for you if you were born in the 80s.
But guys, it is unfortunate, but we had a problem last minute, so we just switched back to our usual setup, and
But we're on 720p.
yeah, but
Can we switch that midstream?
No, we can't.
Oh no!
We noticed it the second we started recording because it was a Streamlabs setting, but yeah, it's unfortunate.
Do you know what? When we're like next week for the Twitch stream, when we did, like, let's just do like 310 or whatever. it is.
Yeah, we'll be crisp.
Yeah.
But apologies everyone.
That's all right.
We had a last minute panic, but at least what you do is I just wanted to get you live. That's the thing. I didn't want to mess around with stuff, so we just wanted to get you live, and now you're live. You sound good, so that's what's important.
Yeah. That's you know what, we're learning every week. Sometimes we take 10 steps forward, and others we take 2 steps back. It's very exciting. So we need some onions. Surprisingly, for French onion soup, you need onions. You don't necessarily always need Coca-Cola, but here we are. Here we are. I'm going to just get these sort of peeled a little bit. A very appealing step. This is the root of the recipe. Come on, Hugo, give me an onion pun.
Onion pun.
Please don't Google them. Yeah.
No. Don't worry. Onion on my way. On my way to success. I butchered that.
That's good. That's good.
Honestly, I absolutely hate dealing with onions.
Is that? No, you just be googling it.
Oh no,
You cheater. That's right. That's okay. I did some onion recipes the other day, like just a weird, crazy idea that I had. Where can you make these recipes with onions? And there was like I made the cake is in tears joke in every sense, and that for me was pinnacle. Like we really hit the mountain of onion puns there. So here we go. I'm just gonna slice these nice and roughly. And I've only got to do 2 more after this as well. Oh, I actually had a Japanese knife company get in touch. They wanted to do a Skype call. I know they're legit because they wanted to do a Skype call. And I'm like, I'm in bed then. Don't be stupid. They're like, oh no, we want to do a call with you. I'm like, okay. It's like about doing my own range of like knives. And part of me is like, that's really cool. But like, is that also really unsafe? Because like, I'm going to be selling knives. Is there like something like that? Is a spoon a bit more? Could you do me the handle and let me just round it off a little bit? I don't know. But they're like, no, we do like really good like knives, and you get these videos like people with like paper going like that. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. So they have agreed to do a Skype call or a video call or whatever call. Do people still Skype?
Skype's shutting down.
Is it?
In May, it's being shut down.
Where's it going?
I used to call all my mates on there. No, it's been Turtle's Teams exist now.
Oh, is that the same people?
Yeah,
that do
in Microsoft Teams.
So why do they create Teams?
Because you can do Teams.
Oh, there's more features.
Yeah, and also like it's also was to combat Zoom during like lockdown and that nonsense.
We need to combat Zoom.
Yeah, and so Skype has, and I've got all my messages there with my mates in like year 6 of us all calling each other like silly words because we didn't like each other.
Oh, right. Molly33 has subscribed at tier 1 for 3 months in advance. Thank you, Molly33. On Twitch, we're now 25 out of 10 on some sub goal thing. Teams is basically Discord/Slack, but aimed at corporations. Nice. Isn't that the thing where people always leave their webcams on and they like go to the toilet or something, or they like put cardboard cutouts of themselves pretending they're actually on the call? It's quite big in COVID, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
If there's any notifications I'm missing, if Norman or Jim or Grant, if you're there, or anyone can just hound me if I've missed anything important. I'm not getting any sounds.
The sound is on.
It is on, is it? Because someone so when someone subscribes on Twitch, I don't get any noise for that.
Should we have a little look at the settings a second?
I still have frozen homemade cream of onion soup with bacon and leek in the. Oh, that sounds nice. In the freezer, very easy. Woo.
There you go.
Very easy to make and super tasty, but I can only eat onions in moderation or my work colleagues hate me the next day. LMAO.
Kazlar has gifted 5 subs. 5 tier 1 subs. Thank you, Kazlar.
So over on Twitch, Kazlar has gifted some tier 1 subs. Thank you very much for that. What? So when they gift a sub, is that where like that expires in a month and then they have to renew it or something?
Yeah. So they're gifting it to like other people.
Okay. Skype to me. This is on YouTube. Is still new. I remember using ICQ. Ooh. I remember using AOL Messenger. That was awesome. I actually went on a date with a girl from meeting her on AOL Messenger. That was quite exciting. The heck was that noise?
That was a bit. Bruce said, Shamrock 100. Oh no, they're talking about the hype train that they're trying to get going.
Hype train? Oh look, we got to level 10 hype train last time. Now I don't know if that's what helped me get on this front page of Twitch, but apparently to get a hype train 10, being as low as I am on there and new to it, it's pretty darn cool. But I kind of like it if it's just us hanging out and there's only a few of us. Like if there's, I don't know how many people like come to these streams. If it was just me and Hugo doing this, and in fact, Hugo, turn the cameras off. Let's just have a chat. Let's just have a chat.
Unplug them all.
I'm genuinely having a laugh. I work so hard at the moment. Like I loving making content, but the live streams to me is just like the end of the week. It's a nice little rundown. We're trying to do them every Friday as much as we can. And I want to hear from you as much as you hear from me. Like I'm chatting a lot. I'm getting a dry throat. Like it's just really nice to see you guys interacting with each other. And just, I don't know, it's just a lot more real than the videos sometimes. Just a bit more fresh, you know?
But we're building a lovely little community here, especially on the Discord and everyone here. When it's lovely to have you all.
Yeah, I feel like I keep saying about the Discord, but it really is something new that we've now opened it to the public. And it is generally something that I feel like it's a place for everyone. Like I really struggle to keep up to date with YouTube, like updates and announcements and where to post things. Every social media keeps changing their algorithms, but on there it just seems like a nice thread, and it's just like, actually reminds me of Patreon a little bit. Like Patreon as well feels like the only platform as well that is just kind of like, you see what you get in your feed, and it's not like, oh, you missed that from 3 days ago, but here's an image of like, I don't know, some Hollywood rock star that you don't really know, but I don't know.
Wow. MJ, thank you for gifting 5 tier 1 subs.
Thank you, MJ. MJ, is that MJ Honnold? Thank you very much. That's very, very kind. Yeah. I keep reading Moobot, but that's a bot. Must have spent hours on MSN Messenger, says David Claxon. Yes. MSN Messenger was the boy. It was so good. It was such a good... I loved it. I loved it so much. Used to get into some very awkward situations when I was a single Barry on there. Sending, I guess they were emojis or random friend requests to people and thinking I'm in love, and it was one of my mates setting up a fake account.
That's so sad.
Yeah. I was like, Mum, I've met someone. And it'll be my mates all hanging out around their house going, yeah, this will get him.
Oh no.
But back then it was just like fake username. Pretty girl 624. I was like, Mum, might be going on a date with pretty girl 624. You wouldn't believe it. She lives in the same street as us. I've just never met her. You know, apparently she's lived there all her life, but it's just proper coincidence. It'd be my mates. Oh dear. The banter, the fun we had. I'm chopping onions and I just sniffed. Something I just want to share with you. I just sniffed, all right? Okay, guys, I'm chopping onions. I'm not crying. I'm not getting emotional. No.
Oh. It's because all your emotions have gone because you got catfished on MSN.
I did. Is that the phrase? Is it catfish?
Yeah, catfish.
Yeah. I reckon I got catfish before catfishes even existed. I'll tell you what I did find earlier when we were looking for those images on social media. for my banners and stuff.
Yeah.
On that USB stick, there's some images of Mrs. B and I in Niagara Falls when we were really, really young. It's crazy. And back then on there, talking about catfishes, I think I've got some actual selfies of us on there before selfies even existed. It was quite cool. You can just about see the side of our face because it wasn't a flip camera.
What were you doing this?
No, we had the Niagara Falls behind
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
So the good thing is from the photo, you get most of Niagara Falls, but you get like about half of Mrs. B's face and like just like, I don't know, like half of mine. It's like weird. But Niagara Falls is such a cool place if you've never been. I don't know if we talked about this on the street. I feel like I'm having a like dream where I've talked about this already, but like you go to this thing, something in the winds, and they give you these blue ponchos, and you go right up against the rocks. This is on the American side. I've got to say the Canadian side looks way more exciting. Looks like they're having a party over there. Whereas the American side is just like there's a park, a couple of hotels, and it's probably changed since then. But there was I think it was either a Hard Rock Cafe or a Planet Hollywood, and I love restaurants like that. I love restaurants with nostalgia. I think my real dream of in here is to fill it with just nostalgia, but actual like memorabilia.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Like an actual full-size DeLorean, you know, nothing too over top.
Let's get a Millennium Falcon in here.
yeah.
Oh, let's cut to the overhead camera. You chopping these onions?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's good.
So if we are on 720p, this webcam's going to look lush. Sorry about that.
Yeah, well, it was just a set we forgot to do, but don't worry, guys. For next time,
It's all, yeah. I mean, that's that thing. It's the tease.
I know. Also, it's the new PC. We haven't set up everything properly on it yet. But we just thought we prioritised getting Barry on the airwaves other than changing a setting. So.
Yeah. Actually, quite quick at shopping now. I remember I've been asked to appear on This Morning. It's a TV show in the UK many times, and I don't want to be on TV, guys. I want to be online. That's yeah, just putting it out there. Anyhow, I remember there was like there's a recipe I did when I did it once. It was like got to chop some peppers, and the way I did it wasn't like all like. They were like, please can you remind Barry, I heard it, I had a headphone, like, can you please remind Barry that there are safe ways to slice peppers? And they actually said that. I was like, oh my gosh, looking back, I really wish I spoke up and like tried to represent what I am and just be like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If it takes you 30 minutes to slice a pepper, it all tastes the same, mate. Okay, dinner might be a little late, but don't try and if you can't. If you got to go like this. Okay, it wasn't quite that bad, but I think because like I didn't have my fingers like that, I was just keeping my fingers in thumbs fairly. I was like, whatever, this ain't for me, whatever. And of course, you can just get lots of gadgets to do it. My veggie prep kit was amazing for that. Should have just used that. So we're making French onion soup. We are about an hour and a half into this stream, and we've sliced the onions. I'm going to clear this down. What, have I missed anything on the chat?
I'm having a look.
Someone just says, just restart the stream, question mark. Mousy Minka. Should we risk that? I don't think we should risk it.
Well, we could risk it, but it might set up a new stream on YouTube. That's the only issue.
Oh, yeah. That's the thing with YouTube. It will just set up a new link, possibly.
That's why we want to just get live before it disappeared, before we miss a 6:30 call. But
Melt the butter in a saucepan with a heavy bottom. I like that the punctuation there is good, that it doesn't actually say, right, I've got a really heavy... No, don't. my butt's really heavy. Melt butter. Right, so 4 tablespoons of butter. These are some really cool pans that I've got. Ooh, look at that. Where's the handle? It's by Tefal, like they're called Ingenio. So like when you've got loads on the go, based on camping pans. And it took me ages to trust this, but like you can literally carry a small child in it. You see people like walking down the street with a newborn baby or something, you know, a young child, and they've got those baby carriers. I'm telling you, next year you're going to start to see it. People are going to be carrying them in saucepans. It's the new thing. All I can see is your eyes looking over, like, and I couldn't see underneath. It was all like, "Are you okay?"
yeah.
Oh, I don't know how we're going to be for 8 hours of this, honestly. Any ideas that you've got, guys, that you want to see, do let me know. Can we get the veggie prep kit again? I'd love to do it. The supplier, like I said on a previous stream, they shut down during COVID, and I can't get them, and there's so many bad ones about. So I was really happy with that supplier. They did a really good quality tub. I know that sounds really crazy, but when you slammed it down, the original ones that I got tested, some of them just literally shattered, like plastic shattered the whole thing. But they did a really good job for me, so I'm trying to get that back. So I'll try to. Oh yeah, NG pans, yeah. What do you call an onion that won't hold water? A leek. I like that. I do like that. That's good. So 4 tablespoons of butter. Butter. Oh, the Raven Paradox on Twitch. Sorry, I ordered Indian food last night. I have a heavy bottom. Well, hey. How many small children did you carry in the pan before daring to make that claim, Barry? It says August on Twitch. I haven't yet. So pending your approval, I probably won't do that, yeah. But it just feels like a really good weighty thing, because literally you just press that and you go like that, and you can have your frying pan that side and go clip, 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 clip. The only problem is sometimes you like forget and you're like, ugh. Or if you're cooking and you've not got the handle on it, you've got on the other one, and you suddenly stir it and it starts going like that. That's the only thing, but generally 9 out of 10 times I keep the pan handle on. So 1 3/4. All right, that's about 4 tablespoons. Oh, 1 and a bit for luck. Why not? So 4 tablespoons of butter. The irony is I've actually got 2 tablespoon measurers in the drawer there. I've just grabbed the spoon because I feel like risking it today, guys. Feel like it.
Do you know what? I've just got added in the Discord. I would tell you an onion joke, but it's got too many layers.
Hey. Barry, do a collab with Colin Furr's Extreme Cooking Competition. I'd love to do a collab with Colin. I've had dinner with him. We've got on really, really well. I think I talked about that last time, but he would blow me out the water. He would make some sort of, I don't know.
Robot.
Yeah, flying oven or something. And I'd be like, so I made a spatula, but I sellotaped a spoon to the other side so you can actually do both things. That's how that video would go. Love to do a video with them. And actually the great thing about the Garden Kitchen is that being so far ahead with content, I can actually start to do a few more collaborations. So pan down, just going to start to melt that. Will the top camera pick that up?
I've just cut to it, and it can.
Oh! Yes, it can. Wait. So we got a shot of both of me and the top camera?
We can set it up.
Yes.
I will do that now.
Right, I'm just going to melt that a little bit.
And don't worry, we won't lose Boston cam, everybody.
Guys, please let me know. I've got a little bit of time while this butter melts. Where are you watching from in the world? Just literally give me roughly your town, your credit card detail, your town and the country, in case you want to be a little bit more specific. Because I think last time we actually had 2 people that were in the same town or something. I think in Canada, was it maybe? Southampton, UK says Super Blaster 2. Netherlands from It's Eris. Norwich, Ohio. Collinsville, Oklahoma. Cardiff, just over the water. Middlesbrough, Helsinki. North of Netherlands says Augers on Twitch, in brackets Dockham. Slightly east of Manchester, the Netherlands, Achterhoek, Wexford. West Midlands, Helsinki, Lanzarote. Yes, Lanzarote. A very, very popular childhood destination for me with my family. Although we went there once, my mum, when she was 40, and she couldn't remember me being there. She genuinely, there's pictures of her 40th birthday, and I'm like, she's like, no, I don't think you went, Barry. I'm like, I'm in the photos, man. Galston, UK, Buenos Aires, Argentina. Shrewsbury. This is the great thing. You guys could put anything. I'm in Alcatraz. Help me. Actually, that's an amazing place to visit.
I've been there.
Have you been? Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
They did the MP3 tour and all that.
Yeah.
God, how they could have escaped. Do you reckon they actually escaped or what?
I don't know, but I met a prisoner. A prisoner was there when I was there.
What?
Yeah, there was an ex-guy who did fraud, and my dad was like, "Get a picture with him, go on." And yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah, have you read that?
Oh, was he doing a book signing or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I saw. Bodmin, Galston, Belgrade, Serbia, Ipswich Massive, Coma in Northern Ireland, Oklahoma, Portugal, Antwerp in Belgium, Chicago, Illinois. I've missed a super chat from Robert Charlton. Salted food collaboration would be good. Yeah, like you guys got to reach out to them for me. I do speak to them from time to time.
Did
but
you do Chris?
Sorry?
Did you do Chris?
I didn't read Chris's super. Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Chris Minge. Is that your how do Minge? Minge? Minge. Sorry. You've donated a super chat, and it's very, very kind of you. And now I've got down this rabbit hole of your surname. Please let me know how you pronounce your surname. Minge. How do you pronounce that?
Minge.
Minge? Who's your favourite character from Flash Gordon? Minge.
Minge.
Sorry, Chris. You've misunderstood, Barry. You need to put the butter in the pan and then use a heavy bottom to melt it. Ah, right. I'll get on the counter then. Thank you, Chris. Judging by your comment, you've got a good sense of humour and won't be offended by the way I've mispronounced your surname. Yeah, reach out to those guys. Oh, this butter's foaming up. Nice. Oh, we've got Andrea from Romania. Costa Rica. Groppler is in North Norway on Twitch. Maryland near DC. Derbyshire. Stockton-on-Tees. Basingstoke. Did my mum get her IMDb page? She didn't, I don't think, because I didn't say what her last name was. Someone was ready to set it up. But my mum did actually message me going, I don't know if we should do that, Barry. I think there's nothing that can stop us, right?
No.
We can do it.
Yeah.
Right, this butter is starting to foam. I've done the Alcatraz cocktail experience thing in Manchester. Does that count? Well, what is that? What is that? Raven's Paradox on Twitch. Let me just get these onions in. Oh my gosh, is there nothing better than cooking with butter? I mean, there is a lot of things better. That's quite an open question. All right, I quite like cooking. I quite like sewing. I quite like losing my dog lead, sand-coloured camouflage dog lead on a beach. That's great. Yeah, there are things better than than cooking with butter, but not many things. Not many things at all, folks. Oh dear. Right, let's just get a little bit of this on there. I better keep on top of the recipe as well. Malvern, Arkansas, Pennsylvania, USA. Grew up in St. George's, mate. That's in Weston. Manny Mon. Hello. Bacon, butter and garlic. Yes, Bruce. Yes, Bruce. Hastings, Minnesota. Durban, South Africa. One of the hardest looking persons I've ever met in my life. He actually helped me once. I don't want to go down the story too much, but I worked on a summer camp in America, and the first time I was over there, we got a bulk flight over there. It must have been cheaper for the company. It was like all people, all different countries on this bus. And there was like a few people like from France that knew each other, and they were being like quite physical and aggressive to a girl. And stupidly for me, I tried to say, hey, don't be mean to her, basically, in the nicest, probably a much more politer way, or perhaps it wasn't. And I was young and foolish and nearly got in a lot of trouble on a bus, which I couldn't get off. Otherwise, I would have been in the middle of nowhere in America. We're in this, like, in New Jersey. The flight came into New Jersey, and then all these buses were taking us to hotels overnight. I slept on a floor next to some different peoples of all different nationalities, all different, like, genders and stuff. And it was just, like, crazy. And then I had to get a bus at 3 a.m. That's another story. But then luckily, this guy... yeah, like, these guys were like, about to, like, literally probably beat me up on this bus. And this guy, I remember, was like, I am from South Africa. I'm from Pretoria, and I will kick your ass. And I was like, holy crikey, this guy looked like Dolph Lundgren. And I was like, so he stood up for me. So that's the only South African reference I've got. Other than I like rugby. I like bunny chow, biltong. I'm going to keep this stirring because it says not to actually fully brown these onions. So Durban, South Africa.
My dad lived in South Africa.
Oh, which part?
I don't know. Anyway, I know that he got offered a gun when he got off the plane.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like when you check into a hotel.
Yeah.
Would you like a complimentary mint?
Well, he was literally like that.
Would you like a gun?
Yeah, yeah. And yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and yeah, he's told me some wild stories.
Wow. So like I get like throwbacks every now and then of this guy like I'm from Pretoria and I'll kick your ass. It's like he's the Terminator,
yeah.
like heroes like. I felt like Mrs. B. You know how Mrs. B looks like Sarah Connor from Terminator?
Yes.
She does, right?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I was like, I need your clothes, your boots, and your... I would have been like, yeah, mate, honestly, I'm from Britain. I'm just here to work on a summer camp, get a good suntan. get really, really, really like, yeah, really good suntan, and that's it. But he was just like, I should have got his number or something. Like, but he was like literally 9 foot tall, and they scared those guys off, which was great. They were very humbly sat down on the bus. That's just a really funny story. So that first year of the summer camp, I was working there as a lifeguard. No, it's 4 years I did it. 2 years I did a lifeguard. The first 2 years I was a camp counsellor. It was a Girl Scout camp, so just for girls. But there were like 4 or 5 other blokes working on it. But there wasn't anyone that would take me on as a host family, and I had to commute from a summer camp for about an hour every morning. I was very kindly picked up by a staff member that worked there. And then eventually a girl that was on the summer camp, Sammy, felt sorry for me and like begged her mum for me to stay at the house, and they've now become literally like a second family for me. So Cindy, Sammy and Bob, lovely, lovely people. I've been over and saw them a few times, but yeah, that was quite an interesting one because I was staying basically on another camp. That was a residential camp, so the people that worked at those, you could always tell at the end of the summer because they were absolutely exhausted. Like, I had a day camp, so once I moved to this host family, I could spend time with my friends, with driving cinemas, like hanging out at the weekends and like catching the yellow bus with the kids. But I would actually instead, those first few weeks, go back to this summer camp and get picked up by the staff and then like literally be sleeping on a mattress in a cabin, getting bug bites every night. And there was this, I think he was Polish guy. I forget his name. It was him, it was me and 6 girls. And there was a Scottish girl, there was 2 Welsh girls, and it was fun. We were hanging out and just playing stupid music and like the mattresses. You could like end up being like this indoor slip inside. It was a lot of fun. But he basically admitted he was only over there in America to get a visa. And I came back one day in the first couple of weeks, and he was always offering me vodka, and I was like, "No, I'm okay, mate. I'm fine. Because we were like cooking meals in our cabins, like just noodles and things. And I was like. Came back, I forget his name. What's a Polish name? Tomasz with a Z or something? I come back and I'm like, where's Tomasz? And they're like, oh, he's gone missing. I'm like, what? And they said, yeah, they found out that he'd been being a lifeguard by the pool, that there's a pool at that camp, and he'd been drinking vodka all day, every day, like drinking vodka by the poolside while watching his kids. And then he knew that he was going to get caught, and obviously, with part of the rules of doing that, deported. So they basically... This is a great story to tell while crying onions, isn't it? They've never found him.
Did they?
So still to this day, I do wonder what's happened to Tomasz. The name is disguised for secrecy. I wonder what's happened to him, you know?
Do you know what I mean? There was, I think my college lecturer, she did thing. Anyway, they had to all be rushed inside. Anyway, it turns out there was like a killer on the loose in the woods of the summer camp.
Really?
Yeah, and everyone had to be rushed inside. Anyway, it made national news. Anyway, we searched it up in when I was in college. And yeah, there was a serial killer on the loose in the camp.
Oh my god!
It was insane. And yeah, apparently he got like arrested and then prosecuted, all that stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean a serial killer you'd hope would get like a little bit. Well, you're going down. Don't do it again.
But yeah, I went, and it was like quite a famous case. And yeah, and like apparently he was running, like he was on like a police chase, and apparently he ran really near the camp, and they all had to be rushed inside.
Really?
In case of anything happened.
Oh, that's epic. That is so good. I love that. Was it Elon Musk on the bus that defended you? No, I don't. This guy was like about 800 foot tall, and just he looked like Dolph Lundgren. He looked like one of the he looked like there's a number 8 that plays for South African rugby, or flanker. He looked just like. In fact, if it was him, oh my gosh! But he was like literally my hero. I was like melted. I was like, you're my friend. Just to stick it up for a girl, eh? And I was single at the time, and I didn't fancy her. I was just, they were saying some very nasty things to her. So, well, let's get back to this. Melt the butter in a saucepan with a heavy bottom. I feel like I just want to say with a heavy heart. Chris, the heavy bottom. I'm not getting on the grill. Did he confirm how to pronounce his surname?
I haven't. I've been monitoring the stream.
Add the onion and saute until golden, but do not let the onion brown. All right. So I'm going to take this off the heat in a minute because it is salt. It's such a lovely smell, onions and butter. Oh, I wish you were here. What is bunny chow? Chow for bunnies, says JP Go. It's type of curry served in a hollowed out bun. Delicious. It is literally. I did a video on the channel a while ago. hopefully I did it right. An entire loaf of bread. And a bread bowl if you've ever had soup in a bread. Oh my gosh. Can we serve it in the whole baguette?
Oh.
Like, do we just hollow this out?
Oh yeah, let's do it for fun.
I'm going to make like little Parmesan toasts though. Nah, it won't work. It will just spill out everywhere and people will die.
Or could you put Parmesan on top of it and like...
I don't know.
And just risk it for a biscuit?
I think it'll go everywhere. I want to do that. But bunny chow, just imagine like a freshly baked entire loaf of bread. You saw off the top 10% and then hollow it all out like the fluff. Is that like the bunny chow? Maybe that's what they call it. And then you pour in like a curry or whatever into it, and then you've got the bread that you pulled out to like stick in it and eat it. Oh my word. But a bread bowl in general is such a good thing.
I've never had one.
You've never had a bread bowl?
No.
Just go to a supermarket and you know in the bakery aisles you've got like big loaves, like rounded ones.
Yeah.
Like take the top off to give you like a big area and peck out the like don't pretend to be a bird, but use your hands. But like peck out like the filling.
Yeah.
And then just leave a little bit of gap, not straight to the crust. The crust is fairly hardy anyway, but just a little bit of like buffer. All that stuff, just put it in the side like a big pile of cotton wool. Fill it with a soup or something, and then you could toast the insides as well with oil or something, and like salt and rosemary and stuff, and bake it to get croutons. But just the soft fluffiness in there.
Oh wow.
Eat. You know, like it's really good.
Cooking tips.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at this.
Cooking tips on a cooking. This is ridiculous.
Oh wow.
Let's get back to egg jokes.
That way, excellent, please.
I'm loving this. Can we see that on the camera? I'm
I'm
wondering if the steam is gonna.
Yeah, we can actually.
Is it looking all right?
Yeah. I mean, we do have the top-down one on a cam now. But,
Oh, nice. Look at this. I'll hold it up to you, but it might steam the camera. Oh, wow. It looks like I've got a vape or something.
That does
Look
look
at
good.
that. Look at my onions. It's like a statement, isn't it? Look at my onions. Right, so we've got to get some stock going, which of course I haven't done. So we'll take that off the heat for a minute. Add the stock, water, Coke. Okay, so the Coke is coming. So how much stock do we need? I've got a stock cube here. Did Chris tell me how to pronounce his name?
No,
Have
I
missed
can't see
that?
any message from Chris.
Chris, how do you pronounce your name? Oh, Chris Mingay. Ming. Top view looks good. Oh, thank you, Lara. To be honest, bunnies wouldn't eat that. Have you tried the new adult Happy Meal from McDonald's? No?
Yes. I'm going to try it. That's very
I don't know how you pronounce. Can you Google how to pronounce Mingay?
How?
Mingay. Chris Mingay.
How?
Unless it's a silent G and it's Mine. I can't think of it. Anyone else got any ideas how to pronounce it? We are 2 followers away on Twitch from completing all goals, says Jaeger Dreadful.
There you go.
What are my goals? Do I set the goals?
So your goals on Twitch are 10 new subs. You smashed that. You've had 37 today. There you
37 subs.
go. Yeah. 1,000 bits. You smashed that. You've had 5,000. And our goal is 1,300 followers, and we are 2 away.
Let's do this, lol. Adult Happy Meal, haha, just be a despair meal, wouldn't it? Says Stu Spoon on Twitch.
Oh, you did it.
Oh, we've hit the goal. There we are.
Yeah.
Hey. Wow. Okay, that's awesome. To be fair, if you threw in an egg yolk in the onions, it would make them creamy. It would, actually. I've not got... I didn't have enough yolks for the drink, let alone this. Right. This is one of them stock cubes. It's like a jelly one. And they're very, very strong indeed. Not like, oh my gosh, you work out.
They can't hear that. I mean,
Did you see Boston? What, they can't hear that? But they can hear it for your mic.
I know. I mean, they can hear it now. We could have turned it on.
Mingy.
Mingy.
Say it again.
Mingy.
When you first played that, Boston went like that. I don't know if anyone saw that. Because he heard a female voice. He was like, hey, Mrs. Barry's here. Right, I better look like a dog. Hey, you love that jelly bag? You love that bean bag, don't you? Right, what was it 600 ml of beef stock, right? Gonna get me kettle on. Did we have any good answers for the song beginning with X?
Song beginning with X. That was a long time ago in the chat history now.
Yeah. I did hear, Nick did hear it. Mingay. Oh my God, he's got a baby duck. Yes, he does. That's his baby duck, with the original name, Duck. Thank you guys on Twitch for helping me hit my follower goal. That's awesome. Come back. Go Gadget Fap. Come back to help finish the follow goal, and thanks to MJ Honold 2 for the gift sub. Yeah, thank you for gifting subs. I gifted someone a sub on Ashton's channel. Oh, and we must remember on the Twitch tonight to raid someone.
Yes.
I don't know how we can do that.
There's a button on your Twitch dashboard that's got a parachute and it says raid.
Oh, Exhibit has got a song called Eggs. And then Xanadu from Olivia Newton-John. I've not heard that. Maybe we'll listen to that in the Patreon bonus stream. I really want to hear that. Actually, I can tell you, my song for E, as the kettle boils. Let me give you my first few alphabets. If you want to see the whole list, it's on the Discord. A, American Idiot by Green Day. B, Buck Rogers by Feeder. Changes by Tupac. Dakota Stereophonics. Empire State of Mind by Jay-Z and Alicia Keys. I wasn't sure about that. Free Fallin' by Tom Petty. That's my first few letters. If anyone's got a better song beginning with E, I might change it now. You have the power. And it's actually, I don't know if it's a public share list I can listen to, but before I filmed my video this morning, I started listening to that. I was like, oh, that's quite catchy. Because all songs that you like, but like not ones that I always listen to. Especially X Gone Give It To You, whoever it is. I should listen to it. Yeah, I haven't listened to it before. I should. I haven't listened to it before. Changes by Tupac is a good song. Yeah, thank you. Express Yourself, NWA. Yes. Enter Sandman, Metallica. Yes. Every Little Step, Bobby Brown. Okay. Everybody Dance by Chic. Everlong, Foo Fighters. Yes. But I went for My Hero. I love that song. And the rules are you can't have the same band. Like I say, if any of you guys want to go on the Discord and take part in that, it's my aim over the next few days, maybe a week, to look at everyone's A to Z's and like maybe not give feedback, but just to get inspiration, because it was quite hard. You could use, if someone was in a band, but then they actually did a single, like a solo artist, you could use that. But I literally wanted to I love the Foo Fighters. I literally just wanted to put all their stuff. So anyhow, what else have we got? E Should Be Everything She Wants by Wham. Ooh. I nearly put All That She Wants for A by, who did All That She Wants? Ace of Base. All that she wants is another baby. I'm making beef stock. Say all that she wants is some beef stock. Hey. Have you heard of Ace of Base?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you what?
What was their other song?
Oh, I don't know.
Come on.
I am terrible with songs. You know, is that I know stuff. You know, I'm like. Also, your C song should be really easy. You know, the song for like, because of course it's A to Z. You know,
I did Changes by Tupac. That's one of my favourite.
Cooking is nice.
Oh. Hot dogs aren't free.
Hot dogs aren't free. There you go. H.
There's some great songs coming in here. Ace of Base. Are they still touring? I feel like they would be. Every Little Thing She Does Is Magic by The Police. That's a good song. Yeah, The Sign. You remember The Sign?
I'm terrible with
Ace of Base. I saw the sign. Yeah,
and
yeah.
It opened up my
eyes. So if you hear the song, you're like, oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. Yeah. Badgerman 6666. So not just 666. 6. You know how you take your 666 up a notch? You want to be the devil? You add another 6 on the end. Nice one, Badgerman. Barry, your kitchen is immaculate. Do you have any tips or tricks to keep it so clean and pristine? Well, this is my home now. This is my garden kitchen. Before, it was our actual house where Mrs. B and the kids are like scratching pans that I share. You will see some of the finest looking appliances and I've put my name for it now, and utensils. I'll do try and keep it as clean as I can. It's quite hard. I've got one of them. I've actually got like a plumbed in hot tap. I've got an instant hot tap, so it's either Baltic or scalding hot. So I do need to improve on that, but well, I just find clean as you go, basically. And I remember I'm filming, so I'm probably using more things. Sometimes I put things in pots just to show them in a pot for you guys, and that's it. Where are you going, Boston? Oh, I love it. He's just done. Do you know what? I'm just going to do a little twirl. Barry, love your fridge. Thank you, Lucy. I feel like I'm talking about the Discord a lot. On the Discord, I'm going to be announcing in a couple of weeks how you can get a sticker on here. I want to kind of cover it completely in stickers, but one each, and I want them to be roughly no more than 6 centimeters by 6 centimeters. It could be your face if you want. I'm going to create a form where you could submit it and a PO box address where you can send it. But I basically just ordered a batch of stickers online, just some retro nostalgic ones. There were some that were very, very rude. Now 50% of them might be on the other side of the fridge that you'll never ever see, and the other 50% were so bad, like I was quite offended. They were heavily political and they went in the bin. Or on a neighbour that you don't like's wheelie bin. Imagine they're putting out their recycling. Okay, we need a we've got a serious case here.
Yeah. John, those views aren't right.
Right, so that's the bit. So it says myth. Oh, so we need water as well. Okay. What was that? Was that to make the beef stock in that? Boston, what are you doing, mate?
He's doing a bit.
What are you doing? Don't hump your bed, mate. Jeez, come on. You're literally on a beanbag. What are you doing? Right.
He's now facing away from the camera.
You're shy now. Well, it says I need 325 ml of water. I've got the jug here I made the stock in. There's still a few little granules, so that's okay. Oh, we're getting close to the top here. And how much Coke do I need? Oh, we need quite a lot of that. I've not got enough room in that. Right, okay. Can we go to the top cam?
Yep.
In fact, I'll get my trivet so you can see it a bit better. Where is my trivet? Oh, there it is. Seriously, one of the best things I've ever got for the channel. It was for the channel. Mrs. B is sometimes like, can we eat that? I'm like, you can, but it is a prop, so I wouldn't recommend it. I don't know why I've just put the jug on the trivet, because that's not too hot. I'm going to put this pan on here. Pan's not hot. There we are, that's a song. Right, here we go. These buttery, slightly cooked onions, so not browned, are going to get covered. Oh, in the stock and the water. Tell you what, it's starting to feel a little bit more like French onion soup now, isn't it? A little bit.
Yeah.
Well, that is until we add in some Coke Zero. It also says to add in the vinegar, so we'll do that now. Vinegar. I'll get in some salt and pepper as well. Oh, salt and pepper! That's a musical group, isn't it? Salt and Pepper. Oh, what did they sing? Hello, Lucy. You've done a few super chats and you just put like random emotes, like your yum that you've just put. Thank you for your super chat. Hope you're well. Yes, Push It by Salt and Pepper. Says Sexy Cramit on Twitch and Dawn on YouTube. And Cyberus Punk has put WTF, which translates to what the fudge? Coke Zero. Yes, I don't know why Coke Zero. Maybe they just want it healthier. So I've had to use normal Coke for the French onion soup. Oh, Boston's stealing the show, and my cat's not happy. Well, maybe get. I could call you right now. Get your phone on your cat, and we'll put it into the stream.
Imagine that.
That we have the power. I'd love to do that. I'd love to do that when you guys like, I don't know, like call me right now. My cat is doing this, and like we could give you a link, and you could literally on your camera be in the stream. Give it a few weeks.
Ooh.
I mean, let's just get the stream working at 1080 first,
yeah,
right?
1080 first.
Yeah.
Let's get this PC running at 1080.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. I feel like I'd like to have made the beef stock with the cola as well. And I don't know why it's Coke Zero. You don't like Coke, right? Before I...
No.
Yeah. Hang on.
Oh, what's he getting?
Normal Coke.
Oh, what? Oh, what, you gonna mix them?
No, I'm just going to try it.
Oh.
That's actually really similar.
Well, I mean, they're both Coke.
Yeah. That is literally the same thing. That is insane.
Is it a scam?
Per 100 millilitres in this original Coke, 42 calories. And I probably have this whole bottle. Oh my gosh. Per 100 millilitres, 0.3.
Yeah. I know that it's got really low calories.
So what is that, like 14 times less calories? It tastes identical. But I feel like that needed, that in our drink, that needed a bit of kick. I feel like it did.
We are going to have to do a battery change. We're on 13%.
Oh, right. So let's get this in then. Let's pour this in. Are we going to have enough room? Yes, we are. Beautiful. All right. So now, this is the one thing I don't like about these Ingenio kind of like pan things. Like I'm trying to put my lid on, but the handle's in the way. So, and it seems to me, you lived your life like a handle in the way. That well-known song by Elton John. So to get the lid on, we're gonna have to take the handle off. Don't worry, it's not my first time I can handle it. What, the French soup? She's left. No, what's going on? Barry ages himself by knowing the tune. Have I missed something? Boston Hugs, Ping a Pound. Yeah. I've got 6 dogs that are very entertaining to watch. Catherine, we will sort this out. We've tested that. Thank you to Norman for helping me test that, where there's a website where we could give you a link and it will connect your camera and you could literally be in the stream for like 5 minutes. So that's hilarious. You're allergic to Coke Zero, says the car boot table. Are you allergic to normal Coke or is there some sort of sweetener in it? Mixing my vodka with Zero. Bruce has put push it as well. That's a great, so excellent switch of camera angles, Hugo. Nice work, mate. The other thing is we were going to try and set up the old Stream Deck thing as well, isn't it?
Yes, that's over there.
Yeah, because apparently you could have it there, and if I'm like, know that I'm going to do something,
yeah,
I could literally press it here on my iPad.
Yeah, on your iPad, yeah.
It's amazing.
Can we switch the batteries, please? While we're doing not a lot, we need to switch the batteries over.
Yeah, so I'm going to bring this up to a sim. What's going to happen? Are people still going to be able to hear me?
No, they're not going to be able to hear you. I'm going to cut to Boston Cam quickly, full screen, and then what we're going to do, we're going to go silent, and then it's going to be like an F1 pit stop.
I've got them pots, but they've got slits in the lid. Oh my gosh! So have I. I've got those saucepan lids in the house. They've got like the little fins on them. They've got the little fins on them, Rachel. Thank you for your super chat. They have. Like little pincers.
Say your final words.
Bye.
We should be back.
Someone said the lid isn't the same brand. Andy, it is. It's both from Tefal, but they did actually come now with some lids that we still do use, and they've got like almost like butterfly wings on them, and they do have a little gap for it. However, I am living dangerously. I mean, it does still work with the handle on just. It's just a little bit vented more. Someone gave me a tip once for cooking rice. You know, when you want to really properly steam something and you don't want anything to escape, you get a little bit of tin foil and wedge it in the hole on the top of the lid. That's pretty good.
Right, let's go.
Charlene Newman, watching you for the first time on live. Hope you're well. Thank you, Charlene. That's my sister's name, my eldest sister. I've got one that doesn't look anything like anyone in the family, and I've got, well, actually, no, she looks more like Phoebe, my daughter, and my older sister, who I will get on a stream because she will be funny, who looks just like me with long hair, and she's lovely, bless her. They both are, and not quite as nuts as my mum. But that would be quite interesting. I could slowly get my family tree on here.
Oh my god, could we get like, you know, your mum and your sister both on one stream?
If I got my mum and my sister on a stream, I think I'd be more refereeing, and I really liked them, but there would also be a little bit of a pouting contest.
Fair enough.
Do you know? I mean, they are very, very self-aware.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So they would be very much like, you know how my mum was kind of like slowly going like this.
Yeah.
My sister would clone her and go like that. So I think by about 10 minutes in, they'd both be like their backs to him, and I'd be like, okay, yeah, that would be hilarious. I could kind of like referee. I could do like a cook-off. So we're just trying to get this to a low simmer. Whilst that's going on, I can slice up the bread chunks though. There's a great song by Take That called Never Baguette. Whee! Oh, we've come so far, and we've reached so high, and I'm gonna cut this baguette into some chunks. That didn't go on my A to Z. It's a Friday night. Thank you for choosing to spend your Friday night with me. Or maybe it's your Friday morning. Or maybe if you're in Australia, your Saturday morning.
Your Saturday morning, wow.
Whatever you're up to though, thank you for spending some time with us.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Just going to cut a few little toasts here. I'd like to raise a toast. No. Every time. Hey Barry, Family Saunders are with you. All right, Family Saunders, hello. If you're watching on a TV, can you type TV? If you're watching on a phone, can you type phone? If you're watching on a computer? I want to know what people are watching on. It's 3:47 in Collinsville, Oklahoma. Oh, so we've got someone on an iPad, TV, phone, PC, desktop, phone. Yes, Barry Bites is official. Yeah, it's a spin-off channel that I'm testing, just doing some different style, completely different style editing on there. Yeah. Phone, laptop, Android, tablet, pooter. Over on Twitch, PC, computer, PC, tablet, PC with a TV as a monitor. I've got a desktop computer with a Zorin OS in brackets Linux operating system, TV. So I've got a question for you. People that are watching on TV, this is something we're mulling over. Would you like it if you could see some of the comments on the screen or not? And is it me or is the camera dark again?
I mean, it was getting a bit grainy on the other.
Oh, was it?
ISO. It was like doing a bit of. So
no, that's okay.
I've turned it down to 8,000 because I've just got you on a really wide F. But we can
that's cool.
We can lower the F a little bit because it's a bit.
Yeah, that's cool. I quite like it's moody.
It is moody. I went.
It's not like you can't see me, right?
Yeah, I mean, you should change the colour lights again.
I look more tanned. Yeah, I should change the lights, but yeah, maybe I will. No one on a Hog Alley. Desktop PC. Okay. Nokia 3310. Love it, Paul. I was waiting for a bit of a funny one like that. I'm watching on a Nokia 3210. I'm watching on my watch. Wait. I'm watching on my pager. Tablet, Fire tablet, TV for video. It is dark. Some people are saying it's dark. Oh, you can see the comments on the screen on the TV on YouTube, says Lucy. Boston's cam is bright as ASF. I watch on TV and have comments open on my phone. The video is darker than usual. Okay, maybe we can tweak it. Is that all right?
Yeah, we'll have it back.
Commodore 64. Yes, Bruce. Oh, I had a Commodore 64, only for a short time. A lot of fun, though.
Only for a short time?
Oh, well, yeah, could you... yeah. Should we do it on this one?
Yeah, we can do that one.
I'm just trying to look at this foam. There's like the Coke foam. Can we see? It's not quite simmering yet. Yeah?
We're onto it.
I've got to be careful with this because I'm going to use it for a small child tomorrow. See that?
Yeah.
It's foamy, but I'm going to bring it back down. Do you know what? Every now and then, instead of Boston cam, I might have to put that camera up there to actually show something because I think it'll look quite cool to see.
Well, yeah. I mean, we had it above. I can add it above if you want.
Oh yeah, because that's my that webcam's all right. But oh, you could switch it down there. Ah, okay. Yeah, I just meant like the higher quality one because that is literally. I think I've had that from when MSN Messenger was a thing.
Well, maybe we make that Boston cam then.
Yeah.
And then we make that cam.
The cool thing is we can have like 4 at once sometimes, which would be really cool. So anyhow, I've just gone off like cutting baguettes like a crazy man. So under a preheated grill, and it says broiler in brackets. There we are. Toast one side of each of the baguette slices, then turn it and generously sprinkle with the parmesan and toast until browned. Right. That is actually going to be the last step. So I'm going to get this... we're actually quite close to finishing this recipe. That's what I quite like about it. It's quite simple. I mean, in French soup terms, it is probably one of the most minimal ones ever.
Ever.
But we'll take it. We'll take it. Yeah, so if you're wondering what happens when you hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube, sometimes I'll get a message on YouTube and like I get confetti if it's my birthday or something like that. Nothing like that happened. And actually what did happen, I happened to be at my desk. I didn't really want to spot it, but I was at my desk as I was uploading a video. It just hit the 1 million then. And then the minute it hit 1 million, I screenshot 9999999. And then when the minute it hit 1 million, I screenshot that and then I refreshed it and I lost about 100 subscribers immediately. Because I think there was lots of people that wanted, there's channels that actually do this, that actually film like so that they're the moment that made it go over the line. And so it went up and down a little bit crazy for a bit. And yeah, so if you're wondering what happens, I thought, oh, okay, I'll probably get an email from YouTube in the next day. But apparently what happens is over the next 10 days, they process my channel to make sure I've probably done no shenanigans. And let's just hope they don't watch this live stream. He poured soup in, poured Coke into soup, what a nutter. And then apparently I get like a redemption code that I have to put in a website and then they'll send it to me, the old plaque. So when it arrives, we'll put it in the background, no doubt. And I'll probably do a video on showcasing that, so that's interesting. I don't know what happens on Twitch and stuff, but we've hit all our goals on there today, which is amazing. Coke Foam, another great 80s disco band. Snap, I got the power. Yes, we're still doing egg puns. This is great. I need to, oh no. Is this gonna work? I'm gonna slice this, I'm gonna just cut this. Great looking new chopping board. Yes, it is. This one is actually, I don't mind telling you, I saw it in Sainsbury's, a UK supermarket. It might be a little bit of a struggle for some of you guys over the pond or wherever, especially if you're in Costa Rica. Or Argentina as well, some of you guys. That's so cool. Thank you for sharing where you are. Yeah, I mean, it was on offer, so I thought that's amazing. I like the sort of colours in it and all that stuff. But let me just get, while that's simmering away, we've got to get our grill going. And again, this might get the electricity going, geez. But I've got a fan grill, so it's a little bit angry. It can be very angry, this thing. In fact, I have evidence of that in a video coming up very, very soon. I've got 5 videos I've filmed that are still to come out. I've got a vintage recipes one with an epic blooper. Patreon have already seen that because they get the early access to the Barry edit. The Kit Kat one went up this week as well. That was really, really funny. In fact, we just started doing live streams then. In fact, did you try the pineapple Kit Kat?
Yeah, I did one of the streams, yeah.
Yeah. We did some hacks today, which is really, really fun. I've got this epic air fryer coming up, which was just a bizarre one that someone found for me that I was like, this is awesome. And then also upgrading some typical snacks that you have around the house. So for example, I'll say what, leftover crisps. We ended up making some infused oil with that for popcorn, which was really, really cool. I won't say too much, but it ended up, I did one of those ones where I started with fairly normal ones. Oh, this is quite good. And then towards the end, it was just absolute chaos. So lots of exciting videos coming up. If you don't know, I upload on a Monday and a Thursday, 4 p.m. UK time. And as I said earlier, next Thursday, because of this mega opportunity to be on the homepage of Twitch, I don't know really why we got chosen. So it's really, really cool to be chosen out of other people for 8 hours. I might put next Friday's video up on then instead. So maybe if you're not on Twitch, if you want to head on over, it's a cool place there. And the future, I'm not sure whether I'll keep streaming everywhere because it does cause quite a lot of kerfuffle with our software. And I'd rather it just be like, nice and simple, and then we can like start taking it up a notch with all these funky things I want to do. But at the same time, I like to stream everywhere if I can. We'll make it work. And thanks for stopping by. Really, I'm enjoying this. The smell from that is awesome. What were those animated sticker things called in MSN? Ooh. Oh no. Hugo is googling. French beret.
Winks.
Winks. Was it a wink?
Or MSN Winks, it says.
Oh. Great job, team, says Gonzo. Barry, because I showed my daughter the Sainsbury's advert you did, she thinks you work for Sainsbury's. I told her you're just a YouTuber, but she don't believe me. Yes, that was an advert. Oh, this is starting to simmer now. That's awesome. I'm going to keep that nice and low. Yeah, that was absolutely epic, that advert. They cloned our, like they tried their best to clone our house. But it was in London, and we went there, and there were so many people that put together to make an advert. It was a very interesting experience. And going in Sainsbury's at the time, whilst that advert was on, was very, very, very surreal. So I didn't shop in there. I like to mix up my supermarkets. We tend to go in Lidl and Aldi for unusual items, just to keep like dinner exciting. We always find it freshens up quite a bit. But also our veg and fruit, it's like tends to be like really good in there. Do you go do you go to the supermarket? You go in?
Asda.
Asda.
Asda
Okay.
is our daily driver. I don't know, my parents have always been drawn to Asda. Maybe because it's northern and the northern.
I think I like Asda because it's always open.
Yeah, I went. We always get like a click and collect or a delivery.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool. They like the delivery stuff now because like you can like there's like a whole like tactic, isn't there?
Yeah.
With like placement of items. You know,
Yeah.
like I remember they used to put nappies by beers. So like when like dads might have been going out for like helping on paternity leave, like for their the newborn mum, and like say, oh don't worry, I'll go get the nappies. So they would strategically buy the beers and nappies, put that together. So they'd be like, oh yeah, I'll grab some.
Yeah.
And then they like the science behind it.
Yeah.
Like they put like the more expensive stuff at eye level.
Yeah.
When you can get like the supermarket budget ones, which sometimes come from the same factory, for like half the price. It's like crazy. Like this whole like data and stuff with it. It's yeah, it must be quite an interesting job really. But this is simmering away gorgeously. Better keep your eye on this bread because this grill is powerful. Oh, it's actually nearly there already. That's good. I feel like I should have brushed it with some oil or butter, but they didn't tell me to do that. So we'll try and stick to these recipes.
It smells so good.
Do I remember growing up with a NES? Yes. Oh, I used to love the NES. Just Mario. Just loved Mario. Cyberus Punk, just so you know, and I don't really know if it means anything to you, but I love your videos and I love cooking, but my son now asks if you made a video every day. You made him a cook. Thank you. Oh, wow. That's amazing. So I made your son a cook. Ah, I know that sometimes I inspire people to go onto culinary courses and learn to be a chef, but wow. That means they should come. I love that whole full circle thing of getting them on to come on here and then be like, literally blow me out the water and be like, this is how you chop an onion. Brush with garlic butter. I want to, but I want to stay true to this very basic Coca-Cola book. In fact, this is basically it. Coca-Cola, the cookbook. And a lot of the pages are just sort of like retro nostalgia images like this of like old posters.
Do you want to hold it up to the top cam?
Is it like that?
Yeah, yeah, a bit more towards me. Like flat wide.
Oh, like that?
Yeah,
okay.
Perfect. Bang on.
Yeah, so yeah, I can't see what I'm looking at, but like, yeah, this is all like pages like this. Lots of old posters basically, and like the history of cola. Maybe I could give you a little. I've not actually read it. The Woodruff years. All right. I hope we're sitting comfortably, folks. Coca-Cola, the story. In Atlanta, Georgia, in 18... Is there anyone watching from Atlanta, Georgia? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, they're nearly done, those toasts. Hang on. In Atlanta, Georgia, in 1886, Dr. John Stith Pemberton, pharmacist and inventor of medicines and beverages, made a fragrant caramel-coloured syrup in a brass pot kettle in his back garden. Back garden, because it said backyard. And I'm like, hey, I'm English, I don't say backyard. The backyarden, there we are, international language. He experimented with different ingredients and by May of that year had perfected his creation. He took a picture of it to Jacob's Pharmacy, which was situated just a few doors away, where it was combined in a glass with carbonated water and ice and placed on sale at the soda fountain for 5 cents. So it's basically a syrup then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because when like behind bars and things, they're like, they have that carbonation thing in the pumps. They're like, oh, I run out of syrup for my thing, so it tastes of just soda water. Interesting. Soda fountains offered respectable alternatives to bars as meeting places and sold a variety of food and drink non-alcoholic ones, such as root beer and beverages flavoured with fruit or made with ice cream. And now in 1886, Atlanta's largest soda fountain also served Coca-Cola. Now there is a debatable history about Coca-Cola as well. I'm not going to go down that route, and that's actually quite interesting. So it's about bottling began in 1890. So what did they serve it in before? Like just your palm of your hand? And there are some other recipes in this. We've got a Coca-Cola marinated steak. I mean, that looks quite bland, I've got to be honest. We've got a warming winter goulash. I've got some bread burning, I think. Oh my gosh, it's burning. It's burning. If I don't get that out, that is so powerful. Oh, I'd like to say lightly charred. That's just about acceptable.
Yeah, they look fine.
That's all right. Is that all right? Okay. Where's that page gone? 70 something. Cheddar and Roquefort dip, soup, Italian minestrone soup. Yeah, there we go. All right. I don't know if you can see me. I'm just off shot, getting a grater.
We can see you.
Really, from here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. All right. So let's get a little bit of parmesan on there. Oh, I'm doing it on the wrong side. You've got to turn it over, you penguin. There we go. Woo! And I really should have done this. They tell me to do it on here, and I am, but I really should have done this like on a board, so I'm not getting cheese all on the bottom of my grill that's going to just get absolutely incinerated on there.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like why doesn't it just tell me to put it on a board briefly? And I've been around the block a few times on this sort of stuff. I should know myself, but I really do, like someone said about brushing it in garlic butter, I would love to have done that. I'd love to put garlic on this now just to make some little garlic bread toast, you know? But this is quite a basic French onion soup with the cola. I think their target audience isn't particularly gourmet. But I wonder, can I get away with, I might try and, because that is going to, oh, it's melting already. I might have to just leave that. I was going to try and clean that, but I'm going to be pushing that around. It's just going to smear everywhere. So if you're wondering what I'm up to tomorrow, I'm going to be editing 2 videos that I filmed this week and also trying to get the cheese off this inevitable grill. All right, let's get this in here. Come on, buddy, work for me. Oh, my thing's shut down. I've got 70% battery. This is a beast tonight. Nintendo 65. Oh, there we go. I used to love the Nintendo 64. That was great. What was your first console, Hugo?
My first console was the Xbox 360.
Wow.
So, which makes me feel
But
retro.
you remember playing as a youngster?
Well, yeah, because I found it underneath my dad's bed, my mum and dad's bed, and then I got it out and played with it. And
wow.
And then the Wii as well.
So for you, an Xbox 360 is like...
Me, yeah, for me, like my childhood, I grew up playing that with my headset and like, you know, talking to all my mates, playing like Minecraft, all that
like
stuff.
When I was, God, I know that those people when I was your age, same when I was your age, like
Yeah.
that was the dream with your friends. Like you could just about sometimes you had to have 2 tellies, 2 consoles and a cable.
Yeah.
And you could play side by side with your mates, but it was always a dream. It's like, oh, just imagine one day that you could play with your friends. So to grow up into that is insane.
Well, yeah, and we, I used to get gifted for birthdays and Christmas like Xbox Live Gold, which is a subscription to go online.
Yeah, I've still got one.
Yeah.
I've paid for it for about 20 years.
I know. I still got my Xbox 360. And I bring it out every now and again, but
Yeah.
I've now got like a modern day Xbox. But yeah, and then a PlayStation 3. My brother had a PlayStation 3, and me and him, he used to have a PS2 and a PS1 actually. He's 90s kid, but yeah, we used to play PS3 together quite often.
Oh, awesome.
FIFA 15. That was my first.
FIFA 15.
That was my first FIFA
Okay.
game.
All right. I remember FIFA 95. It was like,
wasn't like Stickmen.
oh, that's looking amazing. That cheese is browning. Oh my gosh. I really fancy some half-egg eggnog with that right now. I'm back. Just been to Lidl, picked up a few yellow sticker items. Nice one, Dave Birch. I want to do a video on that. Tombstone? Chef Excellence would approve. Yeah, I've met Dan. That's his real name. A lovely bloke. Gold and black. The bread will hold up better and longer in the soup now. Yes, it will. What was that from? Oh my gosh, that's a huge spoiler from the video coming up that I keep teasing. Homemade Marmite. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Look out for that video this week, I think, week after. Yeah. ZX Spectrum 48K. Atari 2600, yes, that's what I had, Atari 2600. There was a game on it called Pitfall, where you had a man that was like pixelated. It was like a really, really, really terrible Super Mario, but you jumped over crocodiles and you swung on ropes and stuff. And at the time, it was amazing. Oh. That is simmering away like an absolute dream. We're letting out more smoke in here.
Do you know what? I'm going to give Discord a little exclusive behind the scenes photo of the camera shot. There
oh,
you
wow.
Go. There you go. Do you want to smile?
I don't know how to smile. I've forgotten how to smile. I'll pretend this is a phone. Hello?
Perfect.
Where are you posting that?
In the Discord general chat.
Oh, awesome. Okay. My first system, says Sexy Kramit on Twitch, was a TI 99 4A. It was a keyboard that came with game controllers, Space Invaders. Yes. Rockstar Ate My Hamster is still class. Atari with the twisting pad for Pong. Oh, I never had that. Oh my gosh. It's a lovely smell of like toasty cheese in here. It's starting to burn a little bit.
It's lovely.
Pong. Oh, Pong. Oh, these are nearly there. The cheese isn't quite catching, but it's definitely the colour that it is in a book. I don't know what to do because it's catching. In fact, I'm going to let you guys decide. Because I think this is actually acceptable. And as a precaution, I'm just going to slow it down. Ooh! Yeah, actually, though, the cheese has completely gone. It's like incinerated onto the bread. We've got brown edges.
They look lovely.
I mean, it looks, yeah.
I mean, they look like love hearts from here.
The cheese has got, do you know what? I think we'll stop it there, but I will grate some more fresh on top that from the residual heat. Oh, it's sizzling. That is lovely. Although it does look like soap, doesn't it? Parmesan, Grana Padano, Pecorino, all those stuff. Toe shavings. That's just like giving it a little bit more. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
Someone noticed on Discord the cable being wonky.
Cable's wonky?
Yeah, it looked like it was sticking out.
Oh no!
And to be fair, nothing went wrong. It was just sticking out.
It's all good. It's all good. Floppy disk. Do you know what a floppy disk is?
Yes.
Yes. Melt it with a gas cooker lighter. I quite like that though, because we've got the residual heat and it's soaking in there, and you've got the toast, but you've actually got like a golden crust of the cheese in the bread. That's quite toasted, crunchy, but it will soak up the soup good. Thank you, Bruce. Pegatan on Twitch says, I would add some white wine to the onion soup. Good shout. I like that. Toe Jam and Earl. That was a lovely game. I like that a lot. Joust. Needs Worcester sauce. Have I got Worcester sauce out here? Absolute exclusive. Somebody, who was it? It was someone on the Discord. Was it Simmons dude as well? Who was it that asked me to try? This is the first time I've ever tried this. This is called Henderson's Relish, and I got the bottle. They told me to get it. I think it was Simmons. I forget now. I have never, ever, 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 ever tried this in my life, and it's by, I think, the same company that make Worcester sauce. Strong and Northern, the spicy table sauce made to a secret family recipe. Do you like Worcester sauce, Hugo?
I've never tried it actually.
No, you've never tried Worcester sauce?
No.
Ever?
No. I can't think of a time where I've tried it.
Well, unfortunately, I've not. Have I got Worcester sauce?
What's in it?
All medley of things. And that's the thing, it's like a secret recipe for this one. Oh no, what's this? So this has got a bit more kick than Worcester sauce. So water, vinegar, sugar, caramel, tamarind, cayenne pepper, and garlic oil.
I should like it. It's got all the stuff that I like.
Yeah, it's quite nice. You get like you've never had the crisps?
No.
Right. Do you know what? I'm going to be cheeky. I've never had it, and I'm going to put it on these toasts. Apparently, it's like a slightly stronger Worcester sauce. And they offered to send me one. They actually took a photo from outside the factory. But it's the same people that make the Worcestershire sauce? Worcestershire sauce? Is it Worcestershire or Worcester? Because sometimes you see it.
I'll have a little look. I love this Google.
Right, have a little bit of this on your finger here. I'll bring it over.
Oh, should we go to Hugo Cam?
Hugo Cam.
Right.
Hello, Hugo Cam.
Hello.
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 Right, guys, try a bit of that.
Oh yeah, that is quite good.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely.
Oh, I've never tried it before. Well, I'll tell you what, it's going to go on the toast and you're going to get some of that soup.
Perfect.
So, yeah, all right. Nice to see you.
See ya.
Is Boston in focus? Because he is out cold.
Yeah.
Look at him. Heaven. If heaven was a pug. Oh, and this is simmering away gorgeously. I'm going to turn that off now. It's been simmering for quite a while. I'm quite happy that I put them on there. I'm a bit disappointed in my grill, though. I should have just literally got that out of sight. Damn it. Oh, right. If I might have enough space if I... yeah, we'll put that there. Hugo, we're about to serve up in about 5 minutes, I reckon, all right?
Okay, perfect.
I feel like I'm cooking your dinner.
Yeah, yeah. Tea's ready in 5 minutes.
Yeah. Have you had dinner?
Yeah, I had a little snack before I came out.
When you say a little snack, was that at McDonald's?
No, it was. This is actually my routine for one of these streams. It's to have sticky rice and sweet and sour sauce.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Oh.
And then I usually do these streams, have some lovely food with you, and then if I'm hungry, I either stop on Mackey's or
yeah. Did you post in the Discord actually that you had at McDonald's? Yeah. I saw that. I didn't reply to it.
I know. It's that my mate was like, my mate went. I reckon Barry's gutted that you didn't eat all this food.
No, I mean, I wish I came to McDonald's. I wouldn't mind the old little chicken nugget every now and then. I do like their chicken like fillets. They're like really nice pieces of chicken. I really like that. So,
oh, he's got a super chat.
He is dreaming, says Rachel. He really is dreaming. We've got a good angle of him there. He is absolutely out cold. But then, actually, last night he was like that. I had him on my lap for a little bit. He was completely pooped, and then I think his hearing's gone as well. I say walkies to him. I mean, it's selective hearing. It always has been. Every single time whenever I say walkies to him, he's either like, yeah, or like, can't hear you. In fact, let's try it.
Wait.
Boston, walkies. Walkies, there is a massive steak next to you in the bed. Boston, there is another female pug. Oh, he's absolutely out cold. Walkies. I apologise if you're playing this for a speaker on your TV and your dog is now getting excited. I'm so sorry. It's like if I say that, I like her. Yeah. Or the, okay, yeah. Or, hey. Yeah. That sort of stuff. Yeah. You guys are going to get annoyed if I say that. Okay. Should you be eating before visiting Barry, says Nick. Our dog Oscar watches your videos. He is a lurcher cross. Very handsome. When he hears your voice at the start, he looks up, wags his tail. Aww. Oscar, sit. Lie down. Paw. There we are. I apologise if someone watching this is actually called Oscar. That's for the dog. Thank you. Wookiees. At this time of day, I understand Boston. I prioritise sleep as well, says Pagatan. Should you be eating with... sorry. Yes, my dog's just jumped up. Sorry. Oscar, in your bed. In your bed, Oscar. Right, great. Right, where's these bowls then? There's these bowls. I've got one bowl. I've got two bowls. Let's get this going. Let's try some Coca-Cola French onion soup. Let's give this a go. Is this going to be hot? Yes, it is. Did I just moonwalk in my kitchen? Shimon. It's got to be... Oh, there's a lot of butter that comes to the top of that. A lot of onion in there, mind. Oh. To be fair, the minimalist ingredients, it's nothing like a French onion soup I've made before. That actually smells amazing. Right, I'm going to start loading this up. Actually feels like I needed more fluid than onions, but... Oh. Right. I'll tell you what, we'll get some of these islands in there as well. Oh, just one, I can fit one. Islands in the stream, that is what you are.
No one in between.
There's Coca-Cola in my soup.
Live another day.
It's like that thing, there is a fly in my soup. There is Coca-Cola in my soup. Right. Do you want one?
Yes, but...
All right, let's let it cool a little. I've got another bowl. Got quite a lot. I reckon this serves about 4. I didn't look, but I've definitely got enough to go around. Oh, yes.
That's it, guys. Get in your dresses. We'll send you a cup.
Yeah. It might be a little bit cold. Do you know what? I only discovered a thermos flask properly this year at a tennis match. And I had a match in the winter. It was absolutely freezing. And this lady was like, oh, do you fancy some coffee? And I was like, oh, it's a bit cold. It's been there a while. She said, no, it's a thermos. And I've heard of thermos flasks for years.
Yeah.
But I was like, that's absolutely on fire still. How is that? It's insane.
My mum got like a hydro flask when they were like a craze. And
hydro flask?
Yeah, you know, those like long ones. Anyway, she took it to work. Anyway, her tea was still hot when she came back. Like, and she does like a 9 to 5.
Oh, really?
I went, oh, yeah, and it was still warm when she came back. I went, it was just ridiculous.
Is it just the metal?
No, it's also insulated. Of course, it's all mirrored inside, isn't it? So that just reflects. But
yeah,
I guess so. It's just like really good metal. I don't know. If anyone knows, let us know.
That song is good. It's really good metal. Ooh, I've missed something on it. 4 out of 6 of my dogs are deaf as well. Oh no, looks good. Thank you, Charlene. That seems a bit ... undercooked. That can't be undercooked. Is it doing the backstroke? Oh, did your dogs do strange commands? Do the backstroke? French onion soup would have cooked down the onions for around 30 minutes. Oh, interesting. Yeah, we simmered it for about 25, but I wouldn't trust this cookbook based on that eggnog recipe. I did do a much more authentic one before, like I say, and that was phenomenal. We're just going by what the book told us to do, but it's going to be a little hot now, so let's give it a minute. Couldn't you slow cook or pressure cook French onion soup? Yeah. Liam Perrin's Worcester sauce is made with fermented fish. Nice. Slow cooker French soup. I love a slow cooker. You just shove it all in there, couldn't you? No. We've been streaming for 2 hours 40 minutes. Remember, there used to always be 2 hours.
2 hours 1 minute.
2 hours and 1 minute.
Yeah, not like.
My friend broke out laughing when I called our dog Dr. Bigface, as I do. No garlic, no. I like using my Instant Pot for caramelizing onions. Nice. Bon appetit. We will try it. Do you want to try? I mean, it is a little hot.
Yeah, we'll let it cool down a second.
Let it cool a touch. So yeah, we're going to probably finish up fairly soon. Have we got? I tell you what, there was one other thing for a song. I needed a song. I picked for O. There's a song called Oogum Boogum. Do you know that song? Welcome now, baby, now get your spell. You've been doing funny things like a clown. No?
Yes.
It's by someone called Brenton Wood, and it's like really catchy. I heard it once by accident, and it's now one of my favourite songs ever. I don't know why. It's not normally sometimes the style of music I like. It's called Oogum Boogum. But has anyone got any songs that begin with O?
Oogie Boogie?
Or maybe... Sorry?
Is that a song? Oogie Boogie?
Oogie Boogie. I don't know. On a Ragga Trip? What's that? Who's that? I need to search that. On a Ragga Trip. I don't want to accidentally play it. On a Ragga... Oh, On a Ragga Tip. By SL2. I want to play it, but I can't. Simon Cowell. Oogie Boogie's song. Baday, baday. Oh, baday, baday. Is that it? Oh, baday, baday. No. Do you know that one?
No.
That's the maddest message I've ever had to have mods check. Metallica 1. Oh, that's a good song. Oh yeah, someone's actually put it on YouTube as well. A raga tip. So it's anchovies in Worcester sauce, and they're used in loads of dishes to enhance flavours. Oh, Sweet Child of Mine. But Sweet Child of Mine is the name of the song, so it's S, isn't it? Ah. Although if you could get away with that, that would be amazing. Because I could
No, oh no, that song is. I was gonna go. Oh yes, sir, I
can boogie, but I need some soup for tea. Oh, Carol. Is that as in like, oh, Carolina? Oh, no. What about, I think actually you can search, this was helping me, songs beginning with O. There's actually playlists on Spotify. Songs beginning with O. Open Fire by the Darkness. Omen by the Prodigy. Oops, I Did It Again by Britney Spears.
Oops, I did it again.
Octopus's Garden by the Beatles. One Way or Another by Blondie. That's quite good. One way or another. Yeah. On the Edge. Oh, there's actually quite a few.
I'm so sorry.
Overdrive by the Foo Fighters.
I'm so sorry for your Google search history. Eggs talking to each other joke. Mingay onion puns. Amazing.
One Step Closer by Linkin Park. Oh, I like that song. Open Your Heart by Madonna. Overload by the Sugar Babes. Oh, Pretty Woman.
Oh, pretty woman, walking down the street, pretty woman.
It's good. Oh, gosh. 1 Week by the Bare Naked Ladies. I like that song a lot. Oh, Yes, Sir, I Can Boogie, Baccarat. One More Try by George Michael. Ooh, Obladi Oblada by Beatles. Again, okay. Oh, Canada. I'm getting patriotic. Right. Let's try this. It's going to have a little bit of heat, all right? It's going to be a little bit warm.
Oh, right, we're going to go.
I'm going to bring it over. Do you want the red bowl or the blue bowl?
Oh, wait, are you coming over here, are you?
Yeah, I'll bring it to you. Do you want to eat it there?
Oh, I was going to eat it on the tray set because I've got to eat it in the chef's kitchen.
All right, I'm going to try the toast. Oh my god. Wow,
I was going to say, you need a new set of teeth. Hello, everyone.
The middle is really fluffy, but the outer edges are really. That's where the soup's going to help soften it up.
Oh,
wow.
Go on, I'll have a little try.
Like that will. Like I nearly broke my tooth on that. Yeah. It's like a cracker, like a crostini, like a really big, like a massive crouton.
Oh yeah, wow.
It's really nice, but I think having it where the soup has actually got in it, but let's remember look, that's actually softened that up massively. Oh wow. Maybe a touch too long actually. I'm going to try it with the soup in it and then...
Oh no. Oh no. This is not good. No.
It's okay. I think it was because the bread was slightly soggy, and I didn't get a single onion then, and also it's still quite hot to be fair. You might want to give it a couple more minutes. It's not bad actually. It's not awful.
It's not awful.
The bread, now it's gone soggy, made it be a little bit. It's not horrendous.
Okay. All right.
There's a slight sweet edge to it, but
right. I'm going to go with a clear mind. Like you said nothing.
But
right.
it's quite hot. So
don't worry. Oh, here we go.
I actually feel like I might dunk a firmer one in there.
That is. It's gone soft. Right. Bone apple teat.
That's better. Just dunking the crust in. That's a bit softer now. It's not too bad, is it? Did you have the bread as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is bizarre.
Isn't it? It's like, I want to hate it, but I want to love it as well. It's sort of like...
It's so sweet.
Yeah.
It
has given it a sweetness, but you can't really taste just purely Coca-Cola. There is like the onions thing still and the stock, but...
That is weird.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll go for a quick dong.
Yeah, take it with you if you want, or yeah, that sort of helps. Yes, get in there. It helps soften it up, right? Like just by dunking it like that. But that, I mean, this is like literally mush now. This bit of bread, which is quite cool because the parmesan has all gone in it, but the onions on their own, it's actually alright.
Not bad.
Yeah, there is definitely Coca-Cola taste in there though, which is very unusual. But I'll take that. Yeah? Okay.
Right, guys.
So that, definitely over eggnog. Definitely. Right. What do you guys reckon? Do you reckon the eggnog was better or the soup? I think the soup is winning here. Could you try a barrel roll? I'm not doing that. There's a lot of chat. Join Discord and share as that is an interesting subject. I've missed some of that. If you're going to use cola in the kitchen, stick to ham. Oh yeah, I mean the ham is in there, but a lot of people do the Christmas ham with cola. Absolutely amazing. Although there was a fudge recipe that was quite good. What other recipes are there? In fact, let me read a few out. Some of them are quite basic. So you've got the French onion soup, another soup, a dip, marinated steak. Now, I don't know. I think that could go two ways. It looks very bland and unappealing, the picture. Braised beef casserole, Chinese pepper steak, goulash. We talked about that earlier. The classic Coca-Cola ham that we just said. Glazed pork chops. Coca-Cola chicken wings. Coca-Cola chicken, I've done that on the channel. That is actually quite nice because the marinade, with the sugars in it, it actually caramelizes. I don't know how it would work with Coke Zero though. Ooh. Chicken curry, teriyaki chicken. Oh, that would actually be quite nice. I think that would be really nice because you've got the soy sauce mixing with the cola, orange juice, ginger. Ooh. I might read this out now so you guys can unofficially try it. You need boneless chicken breasts cut into strips or chicken wings trimmed. For the teriyaki marinade, 175 ml of soy sauce, 125 ml of Coca-Cola, 2 tablespoons of orange juice, 1 inch of ginger, 1 garlic clove chopped, and salad. Combine all the marinade ingredients in a bowl, add the chicken, turn to coat overnight, marinade, blah, blah, blah. Place chicken in a well-greased roasting tin and reserve in the marinade. Bake the chicken for half an hour, remove from the pan and stir in the marinade and bake it for another 15 minutes. There you go, there's a recipe for you to try. I didn't say that too fast. I did do it extremely fast so that I don't get told off. I don't really want to do that. Salmon with noodles, Coca-Cola chili tuna, mushroom stir fry, mixed bean chili. Oh, we've made that actually. We have made that on the channel. That was good. That was actually quite tasty. Fairly mild. I really wish I'd tried the eggnog. Luxury baked beans. So you put Coke Zero in with baked beans and red wine vinegar and Dijon mustard. Roasted Coca-Cola beetroot. That could be quite. I'm thinking of like the caramelization. Yeah. Which you're not really getting in that because that's more just simmering. Yeah. So you're getting, but like the real like the teriyaki chicken, the sweetness from that. But I think with that, yeah, this one uses normal cola. I think you have to sometimes go for that, you know. Barbecue sauce, caramelized onions, cherry coke cupcakes. So again with that, like I said earlier, if you get a Betty Crocker mix, just mix in actual like, it works with little Fanta, I don't think they even still make Lilt now, I don't think they do. Cola, Dr. Pepper, anything like that, and bake it. Check it with a toothpick. It should come out a little bit more fluffy and you get a little bit of flavour in there too. So there's loads in there. Easter is coming and you could do the ham for Easter dinner. Yes, you could. On your next video, we need Pizza Wars to find the best frozen pizza. Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh, that'd be really good.
Do you know what? I've got these notes on my phone and I'm actually going to write that down right now. I've also got this. I'm just going to hold that up very quickly. And that's going to just be my day today. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to make a note of that because I like that. And that was from the Car Boot Table. The Car Boot Table. Pizza Wars. The best frozen pizza. I like that.
You've had a message from Ruth.
I've had a message from Ruth.
And she said, disabled / home cook baker, would Barry be interested in hearing how I adjust and use gadgets to still let me cook and bake?
Oh yeah, there's actually 2 other people that have messaged me about that as well, about maybe even doing a video with them, going to their house and showing them how, yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, get in touch via, well, my website contact form is working. However, there was a giveaway when we did a quiz on the last one where Actually, was it the chap on Discord? Whenever he messaged, I'm not getting your contact message, so I will reach out to you. But generally, I did test it earlier. The contact form on our website is the best way, or Discord, because then someone can keep tagging me. Barry, during the summer season, grilling and smoking videos. Yeah, I'm obviously probably smoking or grilling. They have to be like shorter recipes. I've got my wood-fired pizza oven in the garden, which is just behind Hugo. So we will definitely be using that because the cables reach that far enough. And we're about halfway, same distance from me to Hugo is where the oven is right now. So we can try and do some fairly
Just
epic...
out there.
Yeah.
I've just cut to me. Just out there.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's out there. It would be a good laugh. And we can do wood, which takes a lot more management. So given that those toasts got a fairly good charring then, if we think that's interesting, when you've got like a possibly 500-degree oven on the go, trying to keep fueling it. I won't even be able to sort of tell you what's going on because I think I'll just be constantly putting the wood in. However, we have got a gas on there as well. So interesting. I'll probably do about that. So we are not getting any summer just yet. The weather is getting better though. Iceland meat feast pizza is insane. Cindy's saying she sees comments on TV and the comments on the phone. I didn't actually know that. So on the TV, you still do get comments. That's it. So this is YouTube. Melita, I am disabled and tend to swear a lot while cooking. Oh, I think we all do though. Welcome to the purple side, silly cat. That's really. I've really struggled to jump back and forth to these comments. Oh, Melita's over there. Okay, right. So. Gonna get going. Patreon folks, I've sent you earlier the link to, we can do like the Patreon bonus stream now for a nice little chinwag chatter kind of stuff. It's been an awesome stream. If you missed it from the start, you can scrub back and watch it. Interesting times with the eggnog at the start, and of course this soup. Yeah, the playlist, you can watch all the other previous ones. Like I say, next week it will be just on Twitch because I can't co-stream that anyway. I'm not allowed. They just asked me if I'd like to have that slot on the homepage. You kind of have to apply for it, but then there's certain rules you have to abide to, and it will be for 8 hours. From 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. over on there. So if you do subscribe on YouTube and you're like, I don't like Twitch, you can just sort of like, you don't even need a login. You can just hop there if you want. We'll put a link. I think it's twitch.tv/Barry Lewis. If you want to head there at any time, not for the whole 8 hours, it'll be just like this and you can have a chinwag if you wish. But don't worry if not, because we'll probably be coming back here with YouTube and Twitch. And I've got to make up my mind about that longer term, because if YouTube keeps causing us these errors when we stream, it could be something our end, it could be my internet, it could be a pug. I don't know, but wherever you have been from the world today, wherever you've been watching on your phone, your TV, all that stuff, really, really exciting. Thanks so much for watching. I'll keep you posted when the next stream is. Oh, what's Barry's Twitch? There we go. Thank you, Jim. You guys have literally posted in what it is for me. Oh, your camera's all blurry.
I know. I literally cut to me. I'll wave goodbye, and then we went out of focus. We're back now. Hello. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone. It's been nice having you.
That was really blurry. Am I blurry now?
No, you're not blurry.
No. Oh, there we go. It tidied up. It was like that you were in Steam. Like it was like
I know,
a Steam room. Yeah. So thank you from Sam in Toronto. Yeah, it's so blurry. Thank you, Zoe. Thank you, Bruce. Thank you, Really Dead Meat. Thank you, Sophia Rose. Thank you, Manimon. Thank you, Kazlar. A lot of you guys are saying great stream. We're just finding our way. I hope you are enjoying it. It's very kind of relaxed. We tried to do a few different camera angles this time. We will get there. Lots of things you want to add and enhance, and anything you'd like to see. If you want to see like more of a food quiz sometimes, if you want to try me doing some AR cooking stuff, a lot of it generally will be recipes in books, or maybe trying some epic combinations that have come in, or maybe some more gadgets again. I'll try and get some guests in too from time to time. But yeah, this was like nearly 3 hours, so I've got to build up to an 8-hour stream on Thursday, and that is going to be rather bonkers indeed. But I think we might possibly do some retro. I don't know, because there might be some things in here. I think the dust just came off of this. I don't know. I'll have a little think, because I might want to mix it up and not just cook constantly, and be able to sit down next to Hugo and have a little bit of a chat, and maybe we'll create some buffers so I can actually take a 5-10 minute break. But it should be a lot of fun. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you for the kind words about the 1 million subscribers as well. Very, very cool indeed. And as a result of that, like I say, 24-hour live stream. We will be doing that, but I really need to see if I can do the 8-hour one first. If not, I was literally going to do a video where I read out all 1 million people's names. Wow. A live stream of that would be cool. That would be cool. Very sore throat territory. Andy Cheek, great stream. Thanks, Barry and Hugo. Yeah, thank you, Norman. Thank you, Jim, as well, for helping out, and Grant as well. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Lawrence. Thank you, Kathy, JP Goat, CGGC, Lemon Balm, Mel, Hedwin, and Eid. See you on the other side. Yes, see you on the Patreon stream. Hedwin, recognise your name there. Deb, Terry Sycamore, Lemon Balm, Mel. Bye, Oscar. Sit, Oscar, in your bed. Yes. Thank you very much, guys. The croaky is you.
It's me.
Bye.
Bye.